Well, it's Peru early access time. What's going on, guys? Welcome on in. Glad you can make the stream. What's up, John? Did this just start? This did indeed just start. Was waiting for this. Probably the longest, maybe the longest anyway, I've gone between video release and live stream start for like an early access for a new map. I love it here. I have spent so many hours on this map. The crazy thing is, despite that, I haven't even unlocked the entire thing. It's just a constant like, hey, look over there. Let's go check that out. I'm like Doug from Up. Squirrel. Anyway, what's up, Taxi? Got another diamond snowy. How's your spawn trap thing you mentioned looking like? Hopefully good. What's up, Born of the Mountains? Haven't had a chance to watch the video yet. It is a little bit long. I've never had an hour-plus video, I don't think ever, other than like Trophy Lodge tours and sort of like I had that Great One compilation not that long ago. Excluding stuff like that, I don't think we've ever had a video of that length. But I didn't want to cut anything out. It was such a blast. So we're starting in Jaguar territory. We're going to just hunt around, and we're going to see what we get into, what we can hunt, and what'll hunt us. Kill any new diamonds yet? I won't spoil the rest of, or not the rest of. I won't spoil the video earlier. There was a new diamond in that. I won't tell you what. Other than that, so far, no. I accidentally Christian had the dog with me. I meant to get rid of it, but I was never going to an outpost because I was constantly having too much fun chasing stuff. You don't do missions? Would love to see... I love these things. Would love to see new multi-mounts. We can do, and maybe we'll look at it. I don't even know where the mission boards are, to be perfectly honest with you. But, we can do the non-story missions. But during early access, we actually, like, are asked not to do the story missions. Because they are a big thing for a lot of players, like, you know, they don't want the story spoiled. And, we like to honor that. Just take my absolute favorite little guys out here. I keep calling them little guys. They're not that little. They swim, by the way. Did you see that? Tapirs swim, Greason swim, obviously the Caimans. I'm not sure if the Jaguars do. The Vicuña in the video was just mean. Oh, like, again, because the video was so long, I had to cut out a lot of that. That was almost a gold. That chase had so much more going on. Like, I stalked in, I had the weird thing, because this crossbow pistol thing is weird. I don't exactly, like, once we unequip it, and then we re-equip it, I don't have a bolt on there. So if I try to shoot, it does that, and then it puts the bolt on. So I was trying to do that, and then I accidentally shot, because I didn't need to do that at the time, spooked the Vicuña, and then I went back like 3 times, ooh, Jaguar track, I had Puma spooking it, it was a mess, and then to troll, oh my god. Jibers, thank you for the 32 months, welcome back, man. Appreciate you, Mr. Dragon, thank you for subscribing. How long is the stream gonna be? I'm thinking like 3 hours, something like that. It depends on the baby. He's been teething and stuff lately, so if he's super fussy and crying and stuff, you know, it may end up being cut short, but 3 hours is my hope. I wonder if the female tapirs make diamond. I saw Scarecrow get a mythical female. Maybe the biggest I've found is a 7, so I don't know. I'm honestly so disappointed it's small. I have a full-size inverse crossbow IRL. Yeah, reverse draw crossbows are excellent. That's what I got Kyla last year. She shot her first archery deer with that, like first day of the season. They're great. Had a good week and a half of no teething. I think it was longer than that. Of like really not being fussy anyway. Can you show the whole map? Absolutely I can. Ooh. Those guys are pretty aggressive. I love the low Andes, I don't know, Yungas, I'm probably saying that wrong, and Amazon Frontier. Something about calling this the Amazon Frontier seems very cool. Is it really dense? The jungle is, yes. I haven't found it to be too limiting, but certainly, like, let's say you get a warning call or something. Most times, you're gonna have to, like, crouch through some of that brush to go find it. They're usually not just visible right away. Oh, I don't know, that was vitals. Hit him again for good measure. Let's go see Pablo. I gotta tell you, I haven't found Pablo yet. I don't know where the sanctuary is. I think probably by the end of today's stream, we will have unlocked all the map or close to it. But I wanted to start like well into Jaguar territory, hopefully get a couple of those, and then we'll start exploring, going to other places. Cayman indeed, shotgun, they look really good. I like their models better than Crocs, better than the Gators. I think they're the best like reptile species in the game. He swam far. Holy. Would love to get a bolt-action air rifle with this map. With all the small game. Yeah, like ocelots and capybara and stuff would make a lot of sense. Capybara get big, by the way. 70 kilo is the max. What's up, Mel? I was wondering if that calendar emoji would work with Nightbot. Good to know it does. So, ready for this map? I have a little pointer that I want to go ahead and get out of here right now so I don't forget. This is probably specific to PC players. I don't... Because can you mess with graphic settings on console? I get like 53 FPS on this map. This is a new graphic setting to the best of my knowledge. AMD Fidelity FX Super Resolution. I assume it's like AMD cards only. Or, no, I don't have... That's probably everything. Anyway, with it off, I get like 53 FPS. With it on ultra quality, smooth 60 FPS, no problem. So if you're on PC and you're a little laggy when you get the map, try that. Every Cayman I have shot has been dark green. So I'm guessing it's maybe just that and rares. I'd be mini grinding tapir. Just be careful with the sanctuary, animals bite. No. Do they actually? Is the new crossbow at least lightweight? 2 units, I believe? So fairly lightweight. I would have liked 1. I do think whatever this whole deal is, I suspect that'll get fixed. Like, that can't be intended. But for now, it is a very big inconvenience. Haven't hopped on in a minute, and the new map's gonna make me hop back on. It's beautiful, man. The species list, 10 new animals is really something. Like, oh my god. Dude, I thought that was a rare Cayman. Sorry, I did my first video there. It took me 5.5 hours to get one of every species. I'm sure I could have done it faster, but I was just in... Like, I was having so much fun. Running around, going from here to there, chasing every species pretty much that was warning call. These little dudes, though, among the best. Is he facing away? Yes. What's up, mistress? Oh. I don't know what we hit. It might have been single lung, but he like paused right as we shot, so it didn't go as far back as I wanted. Who's the nincompoop that asked for grinding jags already? I'm not going to be grinding any jaguars today, I can tell you that much. There's way too many fun things to do. Can you go to the sanctuary? We're going to try to find it. I legitimately don't know where it is. Ooh, tapir feeding? I don't know if they always feed right next to the water. I surely see them next to water often. He is quartering 2. We're just gonna blast away at anything. Anything we see. Favorite fur for the new great one? I should have gotten all the furs so that I could throw them up on screen. I did a video on it yesterday if you haven't seen it. Probably tapestry. It's tough for me. Like, I really like tapestry. Rose wash is a sleeper pick. Those emerald eyes are really good. And then, you guys know I love scarred great ones. I mean, like, the Scarborn Wolf, when I got that, I was so pleased. I loved the Scar Tara when it came out. So the ivory bark is the scarred jaguar. It's really good. It's vertebrae. I think I like the tapestry a little bit more, but yeah, ivory bark is beautiful. Did you get any jaguars yet? Not today on stream. We have not. I imagine some will find us pretty soon. Love tapestry because it looks like a calico. Somebody had pointed that out, I think in my comments or maybe in Discord. It really does. I hadn't noticed that. The mellow jags are like Black Panthers. They are. And they're not, like, extremely rare. Which is what you'd expect. In real life, you know, they're relatively common. They are that way here on Intisuyu as well. Hate the name of my fave, porcelain. I don't know why I don't like the porcelain fur as much. It does kind of have a snow leopard look to it. And when someone mentioned that, I kind of started liking it a little bit more. Initially, I don't know. I wanted, like, a different color, I feel like, for that whitish part underneath. Not me eating ice cream bar at 11:35 in the morning. When else would one eat an ice cream bar? Seems like the perfect time. A little tapir blasting. Do the jags stalk like tigers? Stalk us? The player? Yeah. Not like every time. So like if you get a jag track or if you get a jag warning call in the distance or mating call and you go run it at it, I don't know, it's 60-40 flea attack, I would say. Like, they will come after you, but it is certainly not every time. I don't know where that Cayman call was. Porcelain's kind of pretty, but the name is eh. Oh, I hear it. Hi. It's a female Malek. Is it jaguar or jaguar? It's both. Did you know Mel got super trolled by a spectacled bear? Yes, she told me. I haven't actually seen it. If Mel's, if you're still in here, Mel, could you tell me the name of that fur? Usually, like, Mel's always on the new maps before I am. I always have extra recording and stuff to do. So I think she got it maybe before I even got on the map. So, and she always knows, like, you know, don't spoil all the things before I get to mess with it. So I actually never knew what it was. Blonde-faced. Okay, I've not seen one of those. Mel and Pizza say Jaguar. Right, yeah, hunting some Jaguars. Weapon lineup. For now, I've got the new crossbow. To be honest, we probably won't use it very much, but I've got it. We have the 7mm. Great option for this map. If you have the 7mm bolt, highly recommend bringing it. Is it after us? They do like a little growly sound. Anyway, 257, also really good. 22 is pretty much just for 22 strats. Eating sherbet right now. I have the flu, but still watching my favorite YouTuber. Well, glad you can make it in. Not glad you're not feeling well. Hopefully, the flu passes quickly. What are you hunting? Well, we're kind of just running around in jaguar territory, waiting to encounter one of them. What time do jaguars drink? I believe it's 2100. I have not had one singular jaguar drink time. I've been just having way too much fun running around and everything else. Are the jaguars on the whole map? I have found them pretty much on the eastern third, more or less. Maybe eastern half. 21 to midnight. Joke's on you, it's actually Jagger. Well, like I said, eventually a grinding stream is going to have to be moves like Jaguar, so, like, you know, not that far off. Okay, we're going to start to cut up to the west a little bit. What rare do you want first? What rare do I want first? Ocelot, I think. Is the crossbow any good? It is, but at least on PC, or maybe like, let me try something. What if we turn off both of those? Does that fix it? No. If you just noticed there, it didn't load a bolt, and it will not load a bolt until I left click, which is the fire button, by the way. Then it loads the bolt, and it will continue to until I put it away. The moment I put it away, and then I bring it back out, I have the exact same issue. No bolt loaded. I'm trying to show something here. Anyway, no bolt loaded until you actually click and force that. Diego, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Why have you not been streaming on Twitch? I streamed on Twitch last Friday. The streams immediately following a new release are always here on YouTube, just because not everybody knows I stream on Twitch, and I'm sure people are looking for said live streams, so generally that's the case. So like tomorrow's stream will also be here on YouTube, unless for some reason things change, but that's the plan. Have you found some drink zones for the new animals? Yeah, Ocelot are 3 to 6, Vicuña and Spectacled Bear are 4 to 8. We will, they're like over here. We will hunt those, but probably a little bit later on in the stream. Call me... I don't get it. I'm Peccary? I don't get the joke. What's that, Dark Hydro? Got another rare tapir? Where are my rare tapir? Congrats, Mel. Do the new animals have collars? I actually haven't looked. I would think, like, Ocelot, Jaguar, maybe bears respond to, like, the Distress Fawn or Jackrabbit collar? I don't know if the Vicuña stuff do. Mel would probably know this, but I don't know. I have the same Badlands Weatherby as you? Heck yeah. How you like the new map so far? Love it. Like, I have so much fun here. What has really blown my mind with this map, so much of it feels new. Like, all the trees, the underbrush, like, there's no map that has this, you know what I mean? And it's all over the place. And then it's not just that. Like, the warning calls for the individual species, like, the Spectacled Bear warning call didn't just copy black bear warning calls, for instance. Ocelot didn't just copy, say, lynx or whatever. They're new. And there's, like, new track art. It just feels like a truly new experience. About the only thing that's new that felt a little bit different, I forget the species. One of them uses the same scoring as another animal. I actually don't even know what it was. Can't remember. It's for the colored peccaries, since they're on the map. I just made a pun. Yeah, I couldn't understand what... I didn't get it. What was it like? I don't know, I'm confused. Do you say Cody as like Koti or Kiwati? Second one is right, by the way. It's Kiwati? I definitely say Cody. Maybe I will try to say it correctly. That feels like one of those things where it's probably okay to say it as Cody, like just with the English accent. It's kind of like Gemsbuck. When Virunga came out, Gemsbuck actually weren't on the map, but when Gemsbuck got added, a lot of people like from South Africa and stuff were like, no, it's Hemsbuck. And I'm like, all right, I'll try to say it that way. And then eventually somebody in my chat was like, you could just say Gemsbuck. Like, that's the American way to say it. And I was like, oh, I thought I was like being incorrect this entire time. What's up, Chase? Thank you for the 5 months. Welcome back, man. Greatly appreciate you. Favorite animal so far? Other than jaguars, because of course, like, jaguars are awesome. Probably the ocelots, but like, unexpectedly really cool, spectacled bears. There's way more of them around than I expected. Why don't jaguars play hide and seek? Because they're always spotted, unless they're albino. What's up, cowboy? How's your kid doing, and what time do jags drink? Capybara. I just came from down there, though. I feel like I should go down there. So jags drink 21 to midnight. The baby's doing good. I don't know, you guys might be able to hear him. He's like a little bit fussy down there. He's been teething. Again, which is just rough on him. How are the white-tailed deer? I haven't even shot one yet. I see them everywhere, but there's so much new cool stuff on the map that I just ignore them. I think if you were to do a white-tail grind on this map, like, you could do pretty well grinding them in the mountains. They're primarily there, some in the lowlands, but pretty much up high. The proper way to say it is Gemsbuck. Depends on where you're from, I guess. Do capybaras drink? I think they feed in the water. I'm not sure they drink. Like, I think it's the same as beavers, kind of, except they don't collect. Are cappy just a reworked beaver? In a lot of ways, I'd say yes. They flee to water, for instance. They feed in the water and swim around. They obviously don't fell trees or collect branches or nothing, but largely beaver AI, I think. Doug, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Are jags only on the river? Nope. They're very much all through the jungle. Them cappies run fast. They can move. I think that feed zone likely is theirs. New whitetail grinder map? I'm not sure I'd rank it ahead of some of the others. There's pumas in some of the areas where there are whitetail, and obviously that would lead to some potential issues. Have the jags hunted you yet? Oh yes. If you watch my video from earlier, I did have a jaguar attack me. In fact, the black jaguar that's in my thumbnail, it was that one. Is it by itself? Nope. Now, if any are wearing a hat, we're shooting the hat-wearing one. I feel like, yeah, there's a bunch. It's a decent one. So obviously 5 is max and 70 kilo is max. So we're looking for a big one like that. Looking for and not seeing. So probably we take that guy. And I don't know, like male, female, what makes diamond? I think it's going to be female. Those are the ones I've seen the big tracks from. We'll go easy on the pressure. Don't shoot Pablo. I promise I will. What's up, Juan? How long have you been live? Oh, ocelot. Hang on. I've been live for an ocelot of minutes. 19 minutes. Do you know if tapir females make diamond? I don't. I've seen a lot of pretty high level female tapirs. Apparently Scarecrow had a mythical. I've seen them up to level 7. I've seen fewer big male tapirs, but does that mean, you know, that it's the females that make diamond? I don't know. Baby fussy teething, always the answer for everyone, and I love it. I say the same thing. Like, I don't know, in just the last, like, 3 days, he all of a sudden will not, like, he just won't sit there or anything without a toy that he can chew on. And he's fine, and then all of a sudden, nope, need a new one. This one doesn't work. What's up, lad? LT Hunt's in here, welcome on in. Good load up could be 7 mil, 17 HMR, Mosin 22. I'm not sure you need the 17 here at all. The Mosin's a cool choice, though. What's up, pizza? What are you gonna say? It's tapir females. Okay. Good to know. Map looks amazing. So excited W cook with this map. No doubt. Have you found the sanctuary? I haven't. This may be the closest the community has been to Harmony in a minute. It's vast majority, like, positive and excited comments that I've seen about this map. Not a whole lot of like, well, why didn't they add this or that? I did see some people saying the Jaguar Great One sucked, but like, I think they could literally add the best and coolest Great One ever, and you'd still get someone saying like, yeah, lame, they should have done Great One ducks. Just gonna be how it goes. Seeing in the 9 legendary female will be dope. Any others? Gray Fox would be it, I think. The sanctuary is the outpost perfectly in the middle. It's like there-ish. I probably should have found that one right away, but like, I got distracted from the start. It's where Pablo lives, J-Tech. Frozen fruits work well when he was teething. When he's a little bit older and he can, like, actually eat stuff like that. We do have a frozen pacifier and he likes that, but again, he likes it till he doesn't. Have you found some Cody's? The only place I've found them is like up here. We're actually just about going into Cody territory. I wouldn't mind killing a couple, so maybe we'll sort of angle ourselves towards that mountain. You gotta go there to see Pablo. We'll find Pablo today, I promise. Not that hype for it. Not that many deer and no big game. I mean, by big game, do you mean like class 8 and 9? Because jaguar, tapir, I don't know if you would count taruka, like it's a deer species. Could be big game or small game, depending on how you look at it, the class 3. Vicuña, spectacle bear, caiman. We have Cody in Arizona. Really? I didn't know that. Is it the same time like the Western Mountain Cody? Imagine they had green anacondas. I feel like hunting snakes would be weird, but just as a thing that's on the map that might, like, get you, I wouldn't mind it. Is it true there's only 10 jags on the map? Absolutely not. I've seen so many. I'm actually shocked we've not encountered one yet here on stream, but I've run into like 3 or 4 in a matter of 10 minutes. There's way more than 10. I don't know what the number is, but way more than 10. What's up, Riley? When will the whitetail infection end? They're everywhere. I will say I'd rather whitetail not be here. Even if the species list was 13 instead, just cut whitetail off the map and give me more, I don't even care what. Tapir, taruka, spectacle bears, although there's a lot of spectacle bears actually. I don't think I knew they were this far east, to be honest. Abundant markings, I think. Their furs, if you guys haven't seen these yet, just wait. Their furs are so cool. If only level 5 was max for tapir, I'd be screaming right now, but it is 9 and it is female. Sunderpaton on steroids? In a lot of ways. The map feels like similarly big to Sunderpaton. You know, it's because of the mountains, I think, in the separate biomes. Sometimes it feels like you're hunting multiple different maps when you go from like Tarai to Paha to Himal. This map is very similar. Like you've got the jungle over here, and then you've got like the mountainous area, and then the sort of in between I think is like the thickest part, at least in my experience. Very different feeling experiences. Bull Rider, thank you for the super chat, man. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. How's it going? Can't wait to play the map. Love the videos. Well, thank you. It's going good. I was really hopeful that little man would wake up early today. Because if he's up before, basically, if he can be awake and be done eating before it gets light out, normally I can put him right back to sleep, no problem. And I wanted to do that so I could get straight to recording because I've got to make an extra video this week because we have a Friday upload. And I've got videos, of course, to do for the weekend. He woke up at 4:45, I don't know what just happened down there. Hopefully he's okay. But yeah, he woke up at 4:45 and he was like right back to sleep by 5:15. Was recording, was chilling, everything was good. Have you seen Pablo? I have not. He's big angry. He probably either like munch too hard on a toy or whatever. Kyla pushed the wrong button. Kyla was upstairs probably going pee or something because I heard her run down the stairs to go get him. Forgot you had a kid. How's it been? It's been great. It always annoys me when there's big lakes like the top lake that are just outside the map. I don't exactly know the purpose of doing that, but yeah, you'd love to get to hunt the entire thing. Roguevar, thank you for subscribing and welcome on in. A cool gun to add to Caldwell would be a 3040 Crag. What classes would that be? What's up, Sid? Rip emote. This map's gonna be fun to hunt, or is it so dense like Mississippi or New England where it's kind of unfun? I really like it. There's enough open air, like the mountains and stuff are wide open. We'll be over there at some point today. But even in the jungle, normally there's just animals absolutely everywhere. A little bit later in the day, I think we'd be having more encounters. Eventually a jag's gonna come and get us. What's up, Elite? I feel like because I'm like talking consistently as opposed to like when I'm recording, I'm just talking when stuff's happening. The chances of a jaguar completely catching me off guard are way high. What's the gun you'd recommend for this map? I cannot recommend the 7mm and 257 enough. You have those, you're good. Like, I got the 22 for 22 strat, and you can shoot, of course, the Cody's or the Greason with it. And then I've got the crossbow just for fun. What is Jaguar drink time and where do they drink? I don't know the where too much, but I would say it's like literally anywhere on the eastern half of the map. 2100 to midnight is their drink time. Interesting the Jags don't one-hit you? I don't mind it because they do, there we go, they do get you so fast. Like, it's not like tigers. With tigers, when they're coming after you, I'd say 90% of the time, you're able to locate them before they get you. For me with the Jaguars, it's 20% maybe. They always, like, if they are going aggressive, they always get to me before I see them. So I think the fact that they don't one-shot, you can at least turn and kill them. Because they don't quit after that one attack. Like, they're still coming after you. Where are these lads going? I can never find the male tracks. They're all female. Go that way. This grind's gonna be at night. Unless feeders are useful. But the thing about that is, like, it's the carcass feeders. Same as for tigers. And at least with the tigers, like, I wouldn't grind tigers with a feeder. I'll say that much. Don't know if we got that or not. So sad Puma didn't get a remodel. I agree, but also, like, as I've played the map more and more, I'm like, I get why they didn't. There's so much here that's brand new. I can understand why, you know, they didn't, let's say, have time or the resources or whatever to redo Whitetail and Puma and even Javelina, which they're not bad. With the amount of them walking taco, yeah, you legitimately wouldn't get anything done on this map if Jaguars had, like, tiger aggression. Speaking of peccary, try to chase these guys. They're kind of difficult. I could have, like, approached slowly, I guess. But they're so small. Oh, how the heck? Level 3. They go to 5, I think? Hey, there's a tree there. You think Warthog ever get a remake? Provided we get another Africa map someday. Probably. Alright. Into some places we've not been yet. Pooch fell to his first jag on stream. I think I killed 2 before I got dead. 2 or 3. Found anything cool on stream? So far, not yet. In videos, both the one earlier today and the ones I've recorded for the next couple of days, very much so. Was that an ocelot or a... Oh, it's a peccary? Man. I've barely shot old animals. Way too many new cool ones to worry about the old ones. Tapir like the salt licks. Ah, okay. How hard does the 7mm slap jags? It's pretty close to a drop shot, if not a straight up drop shot if you double lung them. Sometimes they do that thing where they like kind of fall and the health goes down, but they never run anywhere. For me, that counts as a drop shot. What map would you want next? I always do like, even the day of a new map. Gotta be asked. I don't know, we have a jungle map. Maybe we can go back to snowy, like an Arctic map. Arctic Alaska or something. 44 lever action has to be good on this map. I would think the 44 lever action would be very good, yes. Especially in the jungle, you don't need a 0 to 300. There's almost nowhere you can. Now, up in the mountain, sure, but then you bring a different gun for that. Little orange fella. What's up, Fred? It is so cool, in fact. Do Cody's have to be hit vitally? Nope. Greason and Cody's both, you can literally just shoot in the toe with 22 and you are all good. So many class 3 or level 3s? Guess it depends on how you meant that. Arctic or coastal Alaska is my absolute dream map. Sea Duck / Goose Center map would be amazing. I guess on some level, Salzwesen was kind of like the duck or goose centered map. I think Salzwesen was a pretty big success though, so maybe they'd do something like that again. Was he tired, Kyla, or like what happened? Did they change Whitetail at all? Nope, they're the same as they've been. You know the new multi-mounts. So the new multi-mounts you have to actually unlock via the missions, which is pretty neat. I can imagine some people that don't want to do the missions being annoyed by that, but I'm excited to mess with that whenever we get to it. Crow found a guaranteed diamond of Vicuña. Nice. My level 5 Vicuña was not guaranteed, nor a diamond. I just know all the rares will look so cool in the new animals, especially the smaller ones. Imagine like an albino Cody. I think albino ocelot, though, like, maybe potentially cool as rare on the map without having seen it yet. I genuinely hate missions. I don't know how it works. Hello. I'm not sure if, like, you gotta do 10 missions to unlock one, or if it's just, like, 1 or 2 missions. That I don't know. I imagine it's not too involved. I'm excited to see how it plays out. Oh, I got you, Kyla. Oop. Anything found in this stream yet? Trophy-wise, no. We've killed a bunch of stuff. No trophies just yet. Don't real-life albino ocelots keep the rosettes? I don't know. Glasses markings? The sad thing is we're just at the end of Spectacle Bear drink time, so probably that right there was our last easy opportunity to get one. I only do missions for the money. I mean, sometimes missions give good money. Sometimes they give good trophies too. Need to add snakes? I don't want to hunt snakes, that's the thing. I think them being there would be fine, but I don't know. Does anybody hunt anacondas with a gun? Is the crossbow also unlocked through the missions? You can buy it, but you can get it through the missions, yes. Is that a different one? It's not the animal I was looking for. Albino ocelots don't keep the rosettes. Most animals that do have, like, patterning don't keep that pattern when they're albino, so makes enough sense. There's a nice big opening. Hello. It's Sturman. Is there mission animals? On this map, I have no idea. I have not done a singular mission. Do we run this way? Maybe? Albino ocelots are going to look downright ethereal with those big eyes. Imagine seeing them at night. Wonder if their eyes glow. Maybe. I was hoping like they would just run the direction I was going. I'm not trying to chase those guys. Hope there's a mission jag. I kind of think there might be, based on that trailer, because that jaguar is not a regular jaguar. Potential for a haggis thing. Nothing they've hinted at or anything, but like again, I've not done the missions, and at least on Scotland it was sort of mission based. Are ocelots rare to find? No. I don't think anything on the map is actually that... Like, there's no snow leopard animal on this map. How about that? There's jaguars pretty everywhere. I'm still stunned we haven't found one. When I've done my other videos, I run into them all the time. Yeah, ocelots all over the place. Even spectacled bears there's a bunch of. Should do a mission series. I will probably... in like 2 weeks, maybe? I'll probably do a playthrough of the missions on stream. But there's a bunch of... like, I think there's 60 missions. So I may, you know, not finish them on said live stream. And if that's the case, then yeah, absolutely. What's up, Dylan? Can you hunt Big Kitty? I'm going to try. I thought for sure we would have encountered one by now, but no dice. I'm looking for, I think, 1.51 on those tracks, by the way. Nothing at this lake. Oh, I lied. That looks like an X markings. It's smoked. Oh, there's a male. A nice male. It's really unfortunate I used my last round for that. Just hit him again to make sure he goes down. Is the map better than Sooner Baton? I think maybe. It's tough, like, when everything is so new, you know? It's hard for me to sit here and go like, yep, this is definitely the best map. I like to give it some time before I really make that kind of judgment, but it has some serious best map potential, I'll tell you that. That was glasses markings, that wasn't X markings. There's so many furs, and even within the furs, like, there's multiple X markings variations. I think there's multiple abundant markings variations. It's really cool. You don't find a jag finds you. We can make a jaguar drink time if we don't find any fairly soon. But they can, in fact, find you. Favorite new species? Outside of jaguar, probably ocelot. There's, like... Taruka are a sleeper, actually a really fun one. These spectacle bears are great. This guy was X markings, go figure. Where are my emotes? Somebody else was having that issue. Was that for glasses markings? Yeah. So the reason... I don't know why the males glow like this, by the way. Like, they look strange. Anyway, the reason they have the name spectacle bears, like they're wearing glasses. But this is X markings, there's abundant markings, glasses markings. There may be one other. Of the commons, I forget. Any unique rares that I've gotten? Nothing that's not like piebald albino mela. At least that I can think of. But there are some, like, for the species on the map, I've just not had them. Ocelots are beautiful, 100%. Minimalistic. Oh, there's minimalistic. I've not had one of those yet. I saw that, Riley. Spectacle bears would look so cool in albino. Is it possible to be albino? I don't know. I would assume so. Is there any animals in the game that don't have albino? I guess some ducks. For the most part, everything has it, even if, like... Because I feel like... Is it tigers? There's never been an albino one found in the wild or whatever. Let's go over to this lookout and see, like, where an outpost is that we need to discover. And then maybe we'll target jaguars a little bit more intentionally. Oh, black bears, duh. 2 big 8 points on trail cam, that's what we like to hear. I'd say 3 years in a row the summer map is a W. Something definitely changed with EW. They don't mess around with these summer releases. Yeah, Sooner Baton at Ski Ridge and now this. The prior one to Sooner Baton would have been Emerald Coast, and it was fine. But it wasn't on the level of these maps. What's up, Anna? Nothing super special just yet. Want to see what the rare tapir look like? I would recommend subscribing to Mel's channel. I know it's gonna have, I think, at least 2. Black growls don't have an albino. True, it's leucistic. Seed Tester, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Do you get great ones? Sometimes. Just worked on my boat for 5 hours and got nowhere. Glad I'm here to relax. That's the worst, man. Spending all that time to try to fix something and then it doesn't work or whatever. Hopefully it's a good chance to unwind. Is there pseudo-melanistic for the jaguars? If that's the question, I believe so, yes. I feel like every release just gets better than the last. It does feel that way for the last 2 or 3 years anyway. The winter releases haven't been my favorite. They've not been as good as the summers, I agree with that. Still good, I mean, I like Scotland a lot. Not as much as a ski, but I have a lot of hours on Scotland. Partially red grouse driven, but partially just because I love the map. Looks like there was stuff here. There is Pseudomela. I got 2 variants. Ooh. You know, these guys call and flee a lot. And we've had a bunch of them today. I have yet to actually get my eyes on one. Today. If you saw the video earlier and you gotta watch almost all the way through, we killed a pretty special one of those. Admit it, the haggis calls for you? Does it sound like a bunch of bagpipes? There has to be an erythristic jaguar? That would look cool. As soon as the map drops, I'm going searching and not stopping until I at least get an albino, Cody, tapir, or capybara. Albino capybara would be really cool. Hope jaguar have like 10 rares? Oh, hello. Feels like the type of species that would. This is the one thing. Hi. It's kind of red, isn't it? Are you just regular brown? I switched guns. Still allowed, but weak. Anyway, there's a lot of jungle brush that will get the animals stuck. It's tough because, like, either you make the jungle not thick enough and not jungle-like, or you have it so thick that animals run into bushes and get stuck. Kyla and Mistress don't like us. It's just that they don't like me, actually. Yeah, regular brown. He looked really, like, red in the sun. Do other DLCs go on sale when the map releases? Sometimes. I'm actually not sure about that. What's up, K-Flow? Did I not post in Discord? No, I did. I don't know then. Don't forget to record the 257? Record it? They gotta improve the animal's pathing AI at that point? Yeah, fair enough. That's something that would be really cool for them to look at. Do you think the Perry 308 would be good for Peru? Yeah. Very similar to 7mm, a little bit less powerful. Doesn't have the class 9 coverage, but you don't need it. And the higher capacity semi-auto? Be a very good choice. The tapir's skull on the trophy screen looks wild. I'm gonna have to pay more attention to that. Rossetid, but it's an ocelot. Rossetid is a fur for ocelot and jaguar. Hope I'm saying that right. I'm at reload. Oh, thank you. It's interesting to make other species swim. I love that the tapir do. And the Greason as well. Totally didn't expect that. Speaking of. Alright, that's a male. I'm gonna go charging in there and try to at least see him. Hi, lad! Wonder if that was on purpose, Caps. My only complaint about the map is the new weapon isn't a rifle. I wouldn't mind a different new weapon. Not that I dislike whatever weird loading issue the crossbow has, but that will be fixed, obviously. Whenever that gets taken care of, then we'll be in solid shape. This the Greason track? It's a female. It's like they just disappear into thin air down here. Got accused of modding in early access again? We all know you cheat, Mel. It's not that you put in, like, dozens of hours. It's obviously cheats. That's why Expansive Worlds gives you early access, because you're a cheater. Love the new crossbow. It looks sick. It does. It's just this goofiness where you don't load it when you actually shoulder it. That's got to be resolved. Flinter sees an animal call, must run to it. Literally. So did the super quality... So did the super quality from AMD get updated in Call of the Wild, or is it still reducing the graphics a bit for better performance? Do you notice the difference with it and without it looks-wise? I don't know. I mean, like, I'll go stand in a place here and we'll take a look. To me, it looks as good, if not better. And it does improve performance, but yeah, it is possible it's reducing quality just a tiny little bit. Let's stand here. Let's go video off versus Buddy just does not want to sleep today. Maybe it has slightly better like screen space reflections and stuff. Pretty dang similar to me. I think the reflections are slightly higher quality. Which rate this is a pretty good run and gun map. As long as like within run and gun, you know, potentially chasing animals through the jungle a bit to get a shot counts, then yes. There's a good amount, at least for me, of like, oh, ocelot track. Let's follow that for a little bit. And maybe I got to run after it for 200 meters and then I catch up and shoot it. Pretty good amount of that. It's not like it, well, the mountains are wide open, but it's not like a Virunga, let's say, on that level. No time for sleep, you might miss something. He's very particular. Like, as long as you can get him distracted, at least this is what I do. I get him distracted looking at his little aquarium thing, and then I let him look at that. And then eventually, he starts to get those sleepy eyes, and that's the exact second when I start swooping in and shush him, he passes out. Do you keep the trophies in early access? Yep. All the cool things we have gotten, and hopefully we'll continue to get, will stay in our trophy lodge. Not that I'm into Parquet, but this one looks amazing. Glad they decided to give us another map in that region. Yeah, you know, no hate to Parquet, but this blows Parquet out of the water. What the heck? Oh, I gotta go through the gate. Never seen a drink and feed zone for a group of animals within like 50 meters like that? Was it the same group of animals? Out of all the animals I want a diamond caiman? I will tell you with them, I don't see as many like 7s and 8s as I do with crocs and gators. I feel like it's a bit more rare to see the high level ones, which is cool. Because, you know, with a alligator or a crocodile, mythical's like, I've seen 15 of those in the lot already. I believe I've had one mythical caiman so far. Look at that. Is there new multi-mounts? There are, but you can only, let's just head straight south, that way we can go get the sanctuary. You guys want to go see Pablo? You can only unlock the new multi-mounts by doing the missions on the notice board. I think some are story-based and some are not. Tiny Bacon? If only, that was like really smooth animation. If only they were new, I would shoot a lot of them, but they're not new, so I just move on to other stuff. I was really hoping they would introduce doves. Doves would be a neat species on any map in this game. Kind of interesting in a sense, they've never actually had them. Difference between caimans and crocodiles? I mean, I don't know, I'm not a biologist. I don't know, like, super specific things, but as far as in-game, like, the caimans are darker. I feel like they maybe have a little bit more of, like, a patterning to them, though. Like, they've got some light, almost stripes, and then they're half the size, weight-wise. 500 versus Pablo? Pablo, no. What has YouTube done with our mobile emotes? Broke them, I guess. Ocelot tracks. 16 kilo, I think, is what we're looking for them. I actually haven't seen any of the multi-mounts yet, so I don't know. I think when we get down, I'm assuming an outpost down here somewhere is going to have a notice board. Whenever we get to one of those, we can take a look and see if we can unlock one. Caimans are actually closer related to alligators than crocs. Good to know. Anything good? Nothing really spectacular just yet. How far are we in? About an hour? Okay. We'll get to, like, Sanctuary Valley. I'm trying to see where the actual outpost is. Normally, like, it's at the end of a road or whatever. We'll find it. And then, we'll check out Pablo. I think we'll do a little jaguar hunting, I guess at night. Like, we'll do their drink time, because we have not found any. And then we're going to get into the mountains for whatever time we have left. I don't believe tapir drink, joking bro, but they feed, like, let's say, in the same way that mink feed, like, right against the edge of the water. Tapir do too, it seems like. Over 600? Holy. Appreciate you guys being here. Is a noticeable something they did on New England? I don't know. I'm not sure. No, Travis, especially with the baby, I just can't. There's no way I'd be able to keep up with that. So, one video a day throughout early access and stuff here. Maybe a video and a stream, like, that's the plan both today and tomorrow. I would have loved to have done some streams over the weekend, but unfortunately, we have a leak in the line of our water heater, so I got to get that fixed tomorrow. And I also really need to go and get lumber to fix our bridge. So I think that's going to be my day tomorrow, and usually we're busy Sundays. Tapirs can swim? They surely can. We saw that, I don't know, first few minutes of the stream. Love ocelots, but I'm surprised so many people other than me like them so much. I think it's just the patterns and stuff are so cool. That's weird, Tin Rig. Is there any chance you've got big ones on your map somewhere you're not checking? We actually lung shot that. Leaky water heater? Yeah, so, you know how humid it is right now. And I was running around last night trying to get all that fixed. So I woke up this morning and I'm like, I gotta shower. So I have all the stuff with the water heater off, just took a freezing cold shower. Woke me up, that worked. But, you know, not the greatest start to the day I've ever had. Gotta go, no worries, the VOD will always be here, and of course, it'll be here for another 2-ish hours live if you have time to come back. The devs have crushed all the models for this map. There isn't really a miss on any of them. Yeah, thinking about it. Man, they all look not only good, like, excellent. Pablo! Tapirs go to 9 max, which I did not expect. New implement from the angler. Is that where they got that idea? Somebody said dead center of the map. Oh, it's probably like there-ish. Alright. Why don't we... I'm gonna rest till like early in the morning. Maybe we get ocelots drinking. A couch. Anyway, back on. Anything cool yet? No, like, specific trophies or anything. I'm gonna make it, like, basically light. Nobody likes hunting in the dark. Probably nobody likes watching hunting in the dark. But more ocelot potential if we give us a little more time, because they drink 3 to 6. Nice, Taxi. Owning your own home be like that? Oh yeah. It's constant. Gotta fix the water heater, gotta redo the bridge. I really need to restain the deck this year, and we have like wooden siding on the house. That needs restained as well. At least in a couple places. Most of it's fine, but there's a couple places like where water would like get out around the gutters, where the stain is pretty well stripped off. It's wild that the person's house you're in had a Flinter video on the TV. Wait, what? Should definitely make a multiplayer server on this map. Maybe someday. Do Jags drink? They do at 2100 to midnight. Before you end up going through it, JTAC, I agree. Max weight for ocelot, 16 kilo, I think. Amount of pawns are crazy. Great when Jags are going to be hard to find. Woo. I would agree. I do wonder if the feeders are going to be useful, but it's the carcass feeders, and if they're anything like tigers, I don't know that they will be. The other thing with carcass feeders, only one animal at a time is attracted to them, and I think there's enough jaguars around that that's not ideal. There's a puma here, too. I already went through part of it. I was trying to remember if you did or if, like, you almost did. I think that's a regular tapir. Anybody else? We know there's a bear. Or was. I have 5 days in this game and still haven't gotten the diamond. It can take time, man. A couple of tapirs. Somebody asked about them drinking. You see how they feed right next to the water? Alright. I'm going to kill that tapir before the puma scares it away. That one's also feeding. Excuse me, ma'am. I request a shot opportunity. Get dead. That's what we like to see. So spectacle bears aren't like snow leopards, not in the slightest. Neither are jaguars, for that matter. That said, we've been live an hour and haven't found one. We're not really in jaguar territory now. Like, over in here-ish, sure. So that's part of it, but we started in jaguar territory and never did run into one. Battle bunker between him, Ibai. There's so many in the community that, like, really have an eye for, like, oh, that's the thing I need to do to, like, make this setup work. I have no doubt. Probably, maybe before early access is over. Certainly, there's a gold. I see the skull thing you were talking about, J-Tech. Anyway, within a week or two, I bet, there will be a clearly defined, like, most ideal method. I'm gonna check that link for Ocelot, too. Ah, never mind, the wind sucks. That little sound was a Greason, by the way. Sounds good, cowboy. Appreciate you. I feel like the feeders for jaguars wouldn't be worth it due to them being spread out. If it could attract multiple jaguars, I might disagree, but yeah, if it's only one at a time and that's how the carcass feeder works, then yeah, I'm not sure. I do wonder if just drink time would be best. The thing is, of course, jaguars being a solitary animal, their drink zones are likely to bounce around, but, you know, we've been able to grind, like, let's say, red fox effectively, even though they're a solo animal. Well, they're a pair, but it works like a solo animal. Roe deer as well. It could be done. Absolutely, JK prods. What Far Cry games have you played? A little bit of Far Cry 5, but, like, kind of unpopular opinion or whatever. I didn't like it. Far Cry Primal, though, 12 out of 12. Love that game. Awesome, a lot of trophies on this map. You doing right, mate. All I need to know is if there's a Jaguar versus Cayman multi-mount. I don't know because the multi-mounts are only unlocked via the missions, and I haven't done them yet. Emotes, please. Is it because, like, the second semicolon, colon, whichever, isn't showing up? Chicken nuggets? Ooh. Gonna be 103 at its hottest today here. I am not excited. I think our high is 83, which is plenty for me. It do be warm. Are you on Twitch? Nope, just on YouTube today. Gonna be on YouTube tomorrow as well. I do stream on Twitch, but not today. Any little kitties? There's a bear. We've been getting ocelot tracks, so they're around. Another bear. Another bear. Tapir. What time do they feed? 3 to 6. Ah, that's good to know. It's a little tiny fella. We're basically going that way. So, oh, what was that? Ooh, a better one. We'll take the twofer. I kind of thought... I didn't get that one? I thought I saw something sort of light-ish through the brush, but... guessing that was nothing. Oh, that kills him. Forgot about time zone stuff and was very shocked to see you live at 11:30 a.m. I was actually hoping to start by noon, but little man's nap schedule and stuff didn't work out for that, so 12:30 it was. The developer said they took notes from Pseudobaton and tried to balance the vegetation with big grassy areas. Does Intisuyu feel balanced? I think so. Like, you've got some areas of very dense, like, thick jungle that's tough to hunt it, and when you've got a jaguar coming after you and that stuff, and you can't see anything, it is intense. And then you also have, like, wide open mountains, and even within the jungle, nice open clearings in a bunch of places. Oh, nice, Squatch. Thank you for watching the video as well. Appreciate that. Do Jags drink? They do indeed. 2100 to midnight is their drink time. Surprised and kind of disappointed there aren't any doves. Yeah, doves are going to have to wait for another map, I suppose, to make it into Call of the Wild. I highly doubt we're going to get a Great One Jaguar King Patriot. We're not doing any kind of grinding, but, you know, if it happened, I'd be pretty stunned. A little bit, Jonah. I'm like, it's tough because I'm like paying attention to it, but I'm trying not to like spoil anything for myself. I don't know when I'm going to get back to that playthrough. Eventually, obviously, but I was thinking about it earlier this morning. Like, I really want to go and play, but obviously, with new stuff happening in Call of the Wild, nobody wants to watch Subnautica right now when Call of the Wild things are new and fresh and fun. Whatever works, Kylo, you know? I'm jealous of the AC that he's laying in. Do you know why I'm not getting any respawns? What species? Nice, Clint. Anything good yet? Nothing real special, Steve. Do you think we'll ever see a bird and small game exclusive map again, like Saul's Weasel? Hard to say, because like Reventuli was kind of that, and then Saul's Weasel is like truly that. Would I expect to see another one? Maybe. Ocelot Zone. Any jaguars yet? Believe it or not, no. We have not run into a single one. We're close to going for their drink time. Poor IC can't keep up at 75 in the room. It's Strugglesville. Definitely need a North American Saul's Weasel. You could do like a Louisiana map, maybe. At you know, there should be some big game on there. Could do feral hogs, which need a redo, by the way. Whitetail, I know. Floating rocks. Woo! I don't know what that's doing there. What else? Bobcat, maybe? I'm just thinking of classic things now. What's up, Dino Dog? They're doing good things, John. Like, they just released like some info on like kind of like what's coming next with the game. It is just a matter of sit that like along the way. It is a matter of within the good things they've done, they've also done a bunch of like annoying screw ups where like, why do the kudu's horns grow sideways? Why do the 5 stars look like absolute garbage? Like, and I'm not talking kudu. I mean the whitetail, the elk, they're just terrible. It's hard to want to go and play a game and put in a bunch of hours to work for those 5 stars when they're going to look ridiculous. So while I like a lot of what they're doing, I just feel like they would have been better off just not releasing it yet. Dave, think of the 70 months, by the way. Almost 6 years as a member? That seems impossible, dude. Jeez. I think we're getting old. Well, I've been old, but you know. All the pig species that have gotten redo with the boars? Yeah, that would have been nice. Because they're pretty good now. Warthog need it bad. Obviously, feral pig / wild hog need it. What's up, JB? How you like the new map? Absolutely love it. The thing about this map for me that, like, kind of sets it apart. And it's been slower than is normal on this stream, which is unfortunate. But, there's so many constant opportunities at stuff. And I feel like I'm constantly being pulled away, like, I'm going to this outpost. Oh, heavy track. Oh, bear just called. Whatever, and I go and chase that. I think it's because there's so many new species. 10 new species. And then the 4 returning... Is that a jaguar track? Nah, it's a puma. The 4 returning species, puma, whitetail, peccary, and cinnamon teal, fairly unimpactful to your hunt. So, you're just all the time chasing new stuff. It's great. What if capybara go aggressive? I have not seen that, if they do. There is a multi-mount, not a multi-mount, sorry. There is a mount pose for them, where the, I think it's yawning, but it looks like it's bare in its teeth, so, you know, maybe. Can we see the map? Absolutely. Is that a bear? Sure is. I've hit all the lookouts, but we still have 3 outposts to get. I'm not sure if we'll get all of them today, but at least, well, 4 outposts. At least we know where they all are. Are the new multi-mounts good? I haven't seen them. You actually unlock the multi-mounts by doing the missions. Can't get over how good the bears look. It's impressive. Like, you can always tell when the devs really put in, like, additional time and effort and stuff. And you feel it, like, with the spectacle bears, of course, the jaguars, the ocelots. Like, you can just tell so much care and detailed work went into it. It's awesome. Can you effectively deal with animals coming in late to zones when grinding? You've probably heard of the 1-minute trick. That is a way to get around it, but obviously that costs you money. It's not fast traveling. Changing the time. Just a minute to sort of force them into the zones. But of course, you do that a whole bunch of times. Oh, that was a bad shot. You do that a whole bunch of times, you run out of money. I almost just... Maybe there's a peccary lacking behind there? Don't know. Probably was. Any trophies in the stream? Not yet. Not on stream, King Patriot, but I've been attacked. They certainly will come after you. Is that a bad shot? We actually long shot it. A little roseted. So there's more like striped variants, fine and bold, and then roseted, which is sort of like that jaguar print. Just the prettiest cats. And their calls are 12 out of 12 amazing. Alright, we're away. I think we're going to go see Pablo. I think. Let's just end at 2:30. We'll see. Maybe 3. It'd be cool to see a multi-mount with the Jag and Puma fighting. The only reason I don't think they do that, the Puma models are so far behind the Jaguars. Like, I just don't know if it would look good with the 2 side by side. Yes, Dylan, exactly. If I, zoom out, Amazon Frontier, Low Andes. Got the Thor hammer out today. There's no Souriers around here. I don't know. Then we got the new map release, or at release in Mississippi. That might change. I probably would have said this about the last couple, so I guess take that with a grain of salt. But if there was ever a map to buy at release, this is it. I love it here. If you watched the video earlier today, like, I genuinely was on the map for 5 hours, and I unlocked 3 outposts. I was in a constant state of like, ooh, look over there. Ooh, go over there. Oh, look at that. Just never getting outposts, and just having a blast the entire time. Other than the Vicuña. That was a situation. Just finished the new vid. What's up, Tommy? Welcome on in. What's up, Gab? Little one's doing great. He's teething again. So he's fussy, which is always fun. There was a little bit of that earlier in the stream. But, one of my favorite things, he definitely recognizes, like, his bottle now, for, like, when he's drinking milk. And when he's had most of it, I'll hand it to him and he'll grab it and he can just about, like, hold it and feed himself. He can't quite do it. But that's my new thing, is, like, trying to teach him how to feed himself. Favorite animal? There's the sanctuary. Other than jaguars, probably ocelots. Having pintail would have been so much better than whitetail. I would have taken the pintail just for the chance at an initial spawn diamond and maybe actually recording one this time. That's me through. How do I get in? Probably there. Yeah. Pablo! I'm here. Look. Amela. Just so you know, everybody has that. I wonder if their levels change. I don't know. Pablo. Level 2. They're all 2s. Where's Pablo? What is that? Leucistic or something? Does everybody have that? I haven't seen anybody mention this. Melanistic I've seen mentioned. That is not a common... Dang. Don't try and pet them? Why? Maybe Pablo comes and greets you when you get the outpost? Pablo in the trophy lodge? I need that hat-wearing capybara like I need air. That's definitely a rare. Find the Mela? The Mela is... we just saw him. Or her, actually. Right there. Are there other rares? Imagine they're all max level just to really troll you. Hey. I'll take your picture and you just lay down and go to sleep? Okay, seriously, where's Pablo? You would think he's in the capybara enclosure, right? By the way, have you guys seen Planet Zoo 2? I really want to get it. I don't know if I'd have the time to play it, but it looks so good. That guy is the happiest man in the world. You can go in there? I can? Oh. Hi. He said, you're ruining my spa time. Please remove yourself from my hot tub. Thank you. Okay, genuinely, how do I find Pablo? Are you Pablo? Are you Pablo? In his element? I guess. Are you Pablo? Are you Pablo? Think that's a Melicappy? Is it? I think it's dark brown, but I don't know, that's pretty dark. Oh, there was a door, I think. Come on out, guys. Can I go in the Vicuña one? It is Mela? Ah, nice. Oh, I can. Hey there, fella. Away, my trusty steed. We're not getting anywhere very fast. Wasn't Pablo walking around the whole outpost? I don't know. Has anybody actually seen him? What if he's in the barn? In here? You're such a weirdo? Why? Just because I like Pablo? Look, if he's... Pooch has? So he's real. Where is he? Go ask the front desk. Homeboy walks around outside the fences. Scarecrow couldn't see him either. Excuse me, have you seen Pablo? What if he's out here? Pablo got eaten by a jaguar. Crossbow is 1 to 5. There's 2 different ammo types. There's, I think, a 1 to 2 and a 2 to 5. I don't really want to leave till I find Pablo. Pablo's up to shady business? Clearly. You'd think a little fella in a white hat would be pretty obvious. Out there hunting caimans? Hopefully not the other way around. Huh, it actually tells you the max weight on there. It's kind of cool. So no jag hunting with the crossbow? No, and that's like one of the annoying things with the trailer. They made it seem like you could do that. I mean, you could, it just wouldn't be ethical, right? Is there a gator in this? Cayman? No. Well? Like part of a mission? Maybe. I'm gonna go, like, check whatever this is, and then I'll give up. I can't go in there. Well, all this time I thought we were gonna go see Pablo, and all we got, that does look melanistic, huh? Maybe it is. Overseeing a shipment? Yeah, okay. If you were creating a hunting game, how would you track age and genetics? That's a good question. Benson, thank you for the 23 months, by the way. Welcome back. Let's go chase some jags. I think... I'm not sure that I would do genetics in terms of like a percentage, let's say like way the hunter does. Maybe I would just do like, let's say good, average, and bad genetics. And then hopefully some level of like either true rack system or whatever you would call it, right? What I think would be really cool in a hunting game is, and actually the season 2 is gonna have this on some level, like having individual deer. So you'll have deer on your map, sort of like Way the Hunter, that'll grow up and stuff. But in the season 2, at least from what I was told how it's supposed to work, I think in the rut, there's a chance other bucks will show up, like in real life they start traveling long distances. But I would love if the deer would have like individual personalities, like, okay, this buck, hyper aggressive, rattle at him, he's coming in. This buck, really shy. Hit a grunt call, he's going the other way. Like that's the type of thing I'd like to do. I'm hunting. I genuinely have not actually shot a jaguar drinking yet, so not at all. Didn't mountain goats get true horns? They've had true horns, but they redid them to be more realistic. Something to note with that, the levels are now off, like for the ones that were on your map. Because they didn't do a pop reset, you might have like a whole bunch of level 5s that are silvers, let's say. See, that may have been a jaguar. Something right next to the water. Anyway, your levels might be screwed up, but the scoring is correct. Jamal Outdoors, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Tapir. See, he's alert. Now, is it because of me? Or is it because of a jaguar? The wind is bad, so it could well be me. And I think most likely it was. Maybe what I had almost spotted was a peccary? You know, if I didn't know better, I would now think jaguars were like really rare encounters, but I know they're not. Anything good off the new map? Not here on stream, but in videos and stuff, both out today and ones coming the next couple days, some very good stuff. Is a map contender for your new favorite? I don't like to come out and say like, oh, this map might be my favorite right after it comes out. But despite that, yeah. I think... What the... Was that an albino? Hello? Okay, I need to get a decent shot at it. The 257 will kill that so fast. Come back. Anybody found Pablo yet? Apparently Pooch did. Wait, is that it? No. Maybe follow it to find the others. They drink in the daylight. The fact that I hadn't found that in the daylight's crazy. Cool, rare? Yeah, like, these things are really rare. Come on, you. Hope I'm going the right way. Ocelot. Animals seem to be getting stuck a lot. Yeah, the thick jungle brush does provide a... There it was. Pretty serious obstacle for him. Okay. About as good a chance as we're going to get if it'll go broadside and trot. Right into another one. Dang it. That was a really good opportunity, too. I think it's actually pretty open up there. Yeah, I think we can get it. Stop here. Catch our breath. Just turn a little bit more. Please. That one is. Don't know about that. I hope that's a vital after all that. Didn't Crow take forever to get a rare peccary? I don't know. You know what the rares are for Jaguar? I don't know all of them at all. I know there's like albino, pseudomelanistic, melanistic charcoal, and regular mela are not rare. So keep that in mind. We actually got that. Check that out. Oh, the rares look so good. Go figure, it's an old species. But albino colored peccary was a liver shot. And then we hit it in the liver again just for good measure. We will take those any day of the week. Go figure. Do Jags have a home range? I have no clue. Got a leucistic on a rancho not too long ago. They're fun to hunt. Yeah, I like them. They're a cool little species. Did they get a rework? Nope. Stream trophy. We now, it took us an hour and a half, but we have gotten something. Is it like impeccable? Is that what you were going for, Light Wolf? I'm confused. Is what confirmed to be a rare? How's the new map? Pretty dang good, man. Having an absolute blast. Shot anything rare yet? We literally, like, if you rewind 2 minutes, we just killed an albino javelina. Not a new species, unfortunately, but really rare regardless. Similar Hell Wars, but not the same. They will flee a lot more. Like, every jaguar does not attack you. There are more jaguars on the map, certainly, than tigers. But, and when they attack you, like, it's similar. Oh. They'll stalk you and, like, let's say, go around behind you or whatever. But I swear, I never get my eyes on them. Like, if they attack me, they hit me. I don't think I've actually seen a stalking jaguar yet. I've only seen lunging jaguars when they're ready to kill me. Tapir, where's Strax? Should have been right here somewhere. There we go. Ooh, he's a big one. I gotta say, they go pretty slow. Full level 7. Looks common enough. I think we got him. Almost 700 people watching. Appreciate you guys being here. Welcome on in. They blend in much better than tigers do, and they're smaller, right? So they hide behind that brush and stuff a whole lot better. Jaguar punts? Slow boy, they do just trot along, just, you know, taking their time. Luckily, Polecat, we're usually able to just keep him in one of the air-conditioned rooms. Like, whatever room he's in, we'll have the air on in. Like, I'm in here cooking so he can be in a cold room where he's napping. But he's been teething. Other than that, doing really good. I think that helicopter is going to land on the house. Ooh. Max weight female tapir track? I've not seen that yet. And those are the big ones. What's up, McLean brothers? Welcome on in. Could you try to get the Cayman rares? Oh, we are going to try for sure. We are absolutely going to try. Thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Hate how small the jaguar are. That feels about right to me, I think. Oh, nicey, man. Very nice. They're after you? I knew it. Oh, jaguar puns. Yeah, so, we were kind of brainstorming them in Discord yesterday after they revealed the great one. We had, why am I still doing this? This is for grinding streams, obviously. There was, what was it? What is the point of this or something like that? Somebody said down to the Jaguar. That one was really good. Moves like Jagger or Jaguar. There were a bunch more that people said, but those are the ones that I remember off the top of my head. Is it chugging along, Kyla? Being a legendary, that would just be... Might scream if that happens. Dang that, especially in the dark. They get behind one little bit of brush and they're gone. Just not cold in the room enough? Gotcha. Straight down through there. Cat's out of the jag. That one's good. I like that. There's a new reserve. Yep. Releases on all platforms on June 16th. So what, 5 days away? And it's a really good one too. Based in Peru, we've got jaguars, we've got ocelot, black caiman, tapir, capybara, 10 new species. Someone just ran by. Could that have been it? Track, please. Please, I said. When you run through like a big zone like that, a lot of times, because there are so many tracks, the game can't like display more. It can't be it again, can it? Nope. I think this was its track though. Hey. Walk. Oh, I'm way behind now. Well, we have a zone if it comes to that, but these are not new tracks. Wait. This might be. No. That's just connecting in a weird way. Favorite animal so far? Outside of the jaguars, probably ocelot. Wild how the tapir go to level 9? I wouldn't mind if they were a 5 species, but like, I feel like I get why they go to 9. They're sort of a solitary animal, and they don't have a drink time or anything, so like they're gonna be a legitimately difficult hunt. Okay. We had this. Did it go up the hill? Like, you wouldn't think, right? This is pretty steep. Jag drink time is 2100 to midnight, Connor. Isn't ocelot a species of wildcat? Yep. And they are right here on Peru. How are we really going to lose this? Didn't go that way, did it? No, that's just the track in between. Geretto, thank you for becoming a Shoosty. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for the support. I greatly appreciate you. Let's try this way, I guess. We may have to return to that feed zone. Like, you really... And it's not as good when it's dark because you just can't grasp it as well. But you can see how thick some of the jungle is. If only that was it. What's up, Mr. Monkey Man? We just killed an albino collared peccary a few minutes ago. We are tracking, or trying to, a max weight tapir, but it is not cooperating. The only thing I can think to do is, like, go further this direction. Like, could that be it? I don't think so. No. At least I'm pretty sure it's not. Albino baby back ribs? Alright. I feel like in the dark this is just simply not worth our time, so we'll keep looking for jaguars, and then we'll remember to come and get that. Do the females score higher? Yep. Apparently it is the females that make diamond, and of course level 9 is max for them. Let it be known that I am watching your stream while playing basketball, and since my phone is on low percent, I'm gonna go inside just because my phone's on 4% to charge it and watch your stream. So you're saying you're choosing my stream over basketball. I am honored. Not in the same way, McLean. I think, you know, New England didn't have the new species. I think that's it. Because, like, you know, what am I going to run through all the thick brush on New England to track a whitetail for when I can go get them on Rancho or Layton or whatever? And, you know, extend that out to moose or whatever species. With bobcat, obviously I did, because they were at least sort of new with that. But, yeah. I think it's a lot easier to deal with the jungle brush when, you know, there's maybe a jaguar lurking out there. I'm in the gym watching this. Nice. Can you show the whole map? Sure thing. Not that I know of OG, but, like, I don't think anybody's grinding jaguars right now. Everybody's just enjoying the map. Got a Hirsch video anytime soon? Not anytime soon, of course, with the new map and stuff. We're going to be on Peru probably just about every video for the next month-ish. What do you call a caiman that gives you directions? I don't know. Remodels, Oliver? I don't think anything got a redo. Mountain Goat True Horns got a redo, but not the Mountain Goat models themselves, of course. They got one last summer. One albino peccary skunkin'. That's the one trophy today. Got a max weight tapir track that we're going to have to come back to because I just simply cannot figure out where it went. It's like down the hill a little bit, maybe. A navigator? Oh my god. The rare jaguar really came in to scare you at the river? He surely did. Or she, actually, in that case, surely did. Haven't seen very many of the new thick deer. Oh, the Taruka. My plan is, whenever we get done chasing jaguars and then go back for that tapir, that, and I guess vicuña, and to some degree spectacle bears, we're going to do, like, for the end of the stream, whatever time is left. Rare that you want the most on the map? Any rare ocelot, I think. Nice, Dylan. Have you seen the new multi-mounts? No, because you have to unlock them through the missions, and I haven't done the missions yet. Did they release the patch notes? Typically one day before, like, the actual release. So probably Monday. Have you looked at the feeders? No, but, like... So, I don't know if this will be fixed for release. In the tutorial log, none of the new species are listed here, but, like, I can confirm jaguar will come into the carcass feeder. And, like, tapir go to the Salt Lake. Just because they're not listed doesn't mean they don't work. But I haven't actually tried the feeders yet. Need a pun for the spectacle bear? 4 eyes? I don't know. Are the jaguars in pairs for drink stones? No. Jaguars are entirely solo animals like, you know, say snow leopards or tigers, but there are more of them. Speaking of, jaguar and tapir tracks. What's up, Sable? Pumas still look like trash? Yeah, it would have been nice if they had redone them. Come get me, I dare you. He says before he screams. Do you tired of answering the same questions over and over? No. What, like, is hard to understand at first, but you come to learn as you stream. Just because I've answered, like, hey, the map comes out on June 16th, or hey, jaguars do drink, it's midnight, or sorry, 2100 to midnight, or whatever. Just because I've answered that maybe 100 times this stream, doesn't mean the person that just came in and asked is, you know, just trying to be funny. Now, sometimes people do that. But someone probably just genuinely joined the stream like, hey, I have a question, like, can you help me out and answer this? It's not like they were sitting there for two hours and, like, just straight up zoned out and didn't hear me answer it the prior 100 times. They just weren't here. I'm pretty happy with the Sid. I think Cayman would have been very cool, but like, I am not about to sit here and say that Jaguar is a bad Great One by any stretch. I think I almost just spotted a capybara. I don't know why all those, that's maybe not supposed to be like that. It's a lot of tracks. We're gonna just run the river and try to find Jags drinking that way. How long you been streaming? About an hour and a half. Tapir. Grind gonna be rough? We'll see. I feel like somebody's gonna find a spawn trap or whatever, and it won't be too bad. Now maybe EW will have foreseen this and made them work differently. I wonder if that's the one. Breath. Ankle's getting worse by the second. Yeah, we got it. Anyway. Maybe EW, like, would have purposely made it so there is no spawn trap. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But I bet there's going to be something that can be done to where it's not going to be so bad. Any trophies yet? An albino peccary is our one trophy thus far. Do I still have... Where's that zone? No. Tracks aren't highlighted, so I wouldn't be able to tell one way or another. I'd say odds are that's not the same one. Maybe Brennan, because they may be in less predictable locations. We'll see. Not as few as tigers, A1. There's less than, let's say, you know, the amount of ocelot or whatever. It's a nice big gold. That's actually only 8 shy of diamond as a 7. Makes you wonder, could Mythical make it? Tapir swim? They do. Tapir swim, Greason swim. I don't know if the jaguars do. I hope they do, but I haven't seen it yet. Valley of Souls honestly sounds kind of intimidating. Yes, where all the jaguars killed the ambitious hunters. Favorite bolt action rifle? Probably this right here, the 7mm. Does Cayman swim? Of course. What would you currently say is your favorite map in the game, and could Peru be your new favorite? Peru absolutely could be my new favorite. A Ski Ridge is my favorite right now. There's so many new species, and they're so good, like... Time will tell, right? You know, when I've hunted hundreds of ocelot, hundreds of spectacle bear, and hundreds of jaguar, will chasing those things, especially when it's through, like, jungle brush and stuff, will the novelty wear off, and will it just be annoying, like, oh my god, I'm so tired of stupid brush, you know? Maybe. But I'm not so sure that's going to be the case. I kind of expect to love it here for a long time. I kind of don't know. I want to shoot it. Alright. We'll find a way up. That looks like really annoying to get up there, though. EW's been popping banger maps? Absolutely. Watching from my taxidermy studio. Working on 2 red stags right now. That's awesome, man. I always wanted to be a taxidermist. I don't have the patience, nor, like... I don't think I was born with the ability to, like, sort of do work with my hands in that way. Like, my dad and my brother are excellent, like, with woodworking and stuff. I just don't have that. Come on! How long does this ledge run? Poor ledge. Oh, come on, let me up there. Eh. I was correct to not want to shoot that capybara, it seems. Well. Did you check if you can blast Pablo? We actually couldn't find Pablo. I think he heard that I was bringing the 500 and he was rushed into hiding somewhere. Come on! I feel like I should be able to climb right here. Eh, I guess not. Oh. Now, can I get up that one? Surely not going that way, I can't. Does anybody have a lasso? Pablo, I'm 90% sure his mission locked? He must be. Oh, that's great, Little Mirage. Happy to hear that. Mountain climbing DLC, you know, the climbing gear from Hunter Classic? We needs it. Pablo is the cryptid. Oh, I'm loading my rifles right now. You didn't think this through? I did, actually. Well, I guess maybe I didn't. I did say it looked like it sucked to come up here and I wasn't going to shoot it. But then I thought, like, well, Pablo and everybody's going to like the capybara, I should kill it. So I did think it through. However, I should have thought it through differently. You have to rescue Pablo from the jaws of a caiman or a jaguar? When Pablo's around, you hear banjo music for some reason? I can't tell if you're trolling or not. Peru is a million times better than Scotland? Why did I see a 3 in there? Absolutely no idea. I think some of both, Marshall. I own a lasso. That's right, I got it. Thank you, though. Screw it, do the missions for Pablo? Well, we can't show the story missions in early access, so there's that. Just imagine a cowboy hat. And there you go. Pablo. Is Pablo at the sanctuary? Yeah, but I guess, like, you have to get him... Like, you have to do missions for him to be there? Because we went there and... no Pablo. I named my real dog Pablo because of your Pablo? It's the exact same dog. I think you're thinking of Rooster, right? Doesn't he have a dog named Pablo? Any good trophies? A albino javelina is our one and only trophy thus far today. Oh, like how the haggis hear bagpipes? Okay, I got you. A mariachi band actually follows Pablo around. Would you do any other grinds to get the rares on the new map? I generally won't grind for rares. I'll grind for a diamond if I have to. I don't think I've ever done a grind for a rare. Maybe some obscure, like, multi-mount type thing. But generally, I like to just hunt for them. Loadout, we have the crossbow. New crossbow. 7 mil. 257. And 22. Get on it, Mel! I mean, technically, you could do the missions off stream or something, but yeah, that just doesn't line up well to do it. Anti-cheat would be amazing. Trophy spectacle bears? Not yet. Whoa. You guys see those eyes? Oh my god. Don't look at me like that. Sheesh. They do that without the light? Yep. I didn't think we were going to get that. Maybe a lung there? It's really hard if you don't have, like, the most powerful weapons to hit that frontal brain shot in the water. Ooh. Night vision binos, kind of an excellent way to spot caiman. Demon caiman? He came in. Aye! Aye! Where even are you? That one's dead, by the way. Was it this? Got ambushed and it disappeared. That ain't right. Have you seen any jags? Just one so far today. I died. Anyway. What's up, Scarecrow? We actually killed an albino javelina earlier. That was nice. I'm trying to get some jaguars in their drink time, and I am just really not having much luck. I like, in my videos, I run into them constantly. Here on stream today, one. What do you call a fish with wings? I don't know. Just join anything good yet? I assume you heard me saying the albino javelina. That is our sole trophy of the day. I mean, the other option is like we just go and hit all these individual lakes. Let's try that. Are they down there? Pretty sure. Uh-huh. Getting the ocelots yet? I think we've killed 2 or 3 so far. What do you call a fish without an eye? A fish. I know that one. I know that one. Time. Yeah, we'll roll with it. Favorite Great One Jaguar? Probably... Like, I'm torn between Tapestry and Ivory Bark, but I think Tapestry just wins out. How much money do the Jaguars give? I don't know, but I would think like 1,500 a pop or so. Moist map? Sheesh. Tradon, thank you for becoming a Shoosty man. Welcome on in. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Enjoy the green name, member badges, emotes in chat, and early access to uploads. Very much appreciate the support. Tapestry is the house cat looking one, like a calico sort of, yeah. Hey, Tristan. Where's the starting location? Sort of there-ish, I think. You start right next to the sanctuary, and it's taken me till today to find it because I didn't go straight to the lodge. Any large kitties over here? I'd like to know if their eyes glow too, because wolves do. Gonna keep watching from the TV. Bye, chat. Sounds good, man. Appreciate you. I wonder if Pablo spawns in after doing missions. Maybe. What if he becomes your dog? And you can, like, have Pablo either track or point or retrieve? That would be top tier. The Jags go aggressive? They most certainly do. I think it depends, Daniel. Like, you can see it's thick in a lot of places. When you're trying to track something down or, you know, you got a warning call and you're like, where the heck is it? It can be tedious. But there's also a lot of open areas, like, if you just don't like sort of the jungle, the mountains are so much fun. We're going to probably be heading up there in the next, like, 15-20 minutes, I hope. We can show the Mount Skunkin', we can't do the story missions because, like, they never want the story spoiled, you know? And fair enough, right? The thing is, the mounts are unlocked via doing the missions, so that kind of, you know, makes it a little bit challenging to show them. We could do the missions off-stream and show the mounts that way, but I think a lot of creators like to, you know, make content out of doing the missions, myself included. So we'll just wait for that. There's the other one. Since it's females that make diamond, I'm just not going to worry too much about that male scampering off. Mela is not rare for Jaguars. Mela and melanistic charcoal, to the best of my knowledge, not rare. Nice, Lucas. How are the alpacas? The vicuña? They're pretty fun. They're jerks. Watch my video earlier if you're wondering what I'm talking about. But fun to hunt. They have the most hilarious warning call. It's like a, I don't know, a scream of some description. 100% trade on. Like, I'm all for it. I do wish, like, that I had the multi-mounts either way. But how, you know what I mean? Like, you can't make them unlock through the mission, but you can have them anyway. What's up, Kerm? Thank you for the 32 months. Welcome back, man. Absolutely love the map. Just love the capybara icon. They just look like such chubby boys. Beautiful timing on that, by the way. Are tapirs in pairs? I think it's just that you get 2 feeding in the same area. I don't think they're in pairs. Where are you at? Pablo, I hear you. Like, they're so fast. And I have no breath. I think we hit it. Looks like I might get my first ever mellow then. You get 10 or 15 jaguars. I say you got pretty good odds of getting a mellow. Woo! When it's dark and you're expecting jaguars, those dang ocelots will spook you. Are there any albino jaguars? I believe Mel has one in the video. A little dark brown. Look like a kangaroo there. Same thing. Are jaguars easy to find? Usually. I don't know why we can't find any today. Like I've made, I guess, 3 videos now. Obviously, 2 are yet to come out. I ran into jaguars anytime that I was sort of in the jungle. Today on stream, they have been very elusive. The alpaca thing scream? Yes. We should get to hear that as well when we go to the mountains. Would you recommend this map? Yeah. It is an absolute blast. Among the best they've ever made. Maybe it is the best they've ever made. I've had a little bit of the same luck, Scarecrow. I've got some great new trophies. I'm not going to sit here and complain. Like, not in the slightest. But I've had 4 old species trophies now, I think. Bears Country, thank you for the super chat. Do you have a plan for your Great One Jaguar grind? To be honest, no. I haven't even found a drinking jaguar here yet. And we've been after him for like half an hour, I think. No clue, GT. I've not tried. What time do you plan on ending? I don't really have a planned end time. Like, probably sometime around an hour from now. Hopefully soon. Also, you getting attacked in the EA video scared the crap out of me? I got attacked so many times. Like, whether it was the Cayman, 2 or 3 jaguars got me. It just kept on happening. I really want to go chase that, but like, I feel like we gotta check some jaguar spots. I can't say them all, Cameron, because 2 of them are in tomorrow's video, but the albino javelina that we got earlier today, that of course was on stream, so I can say that. Like how you said I couldn't hear the Cayman, even though I heard it loud and clear? Really? I did turn the in-game audio up quite a bit when I was editing, because I play on pretty low volume. Typically for like grinding purpose, if I'm using the 4-wheeler to go and claim stuff, I'm trying not to blow people's eardrums out. But I have the in-game volume turned up. There's a jaguar track. Quite a bit now. So hopefully that won't happen again. Hi. Where? Oh. Looking like a common. They will spook often enough that I don't think it's worth running at it and trying to get it to attack. Right behind a tree, huh? Had I really planned this out well, I would have brought the night vision scope, but I didn't really plan this out well. Don't drink at that angle. I don't know if these have the heightened senses, like snow leopards and tigers, because like, if they do, the 22 strat doesn't work. And now it's facing away from us, so it doesn't know that we're running. Ah! There's a mythical! Crap. Trot, please. Felt okay about that. Didn't get it. Nope, too far forward. Well, I hope that wasn't a rare. I never even got a proper look at it. I don't know if that'll die or not. Now we're tracking a wounded jaguar. Bro was over there just watching me screw around the entire time. Come back here. Psst, 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 psst. Do we know the jaguar population? More than tigers and stuff, but I don't think there's any like official info on that yet. I'll be intrigued to see where we hit that, because I thought that was a good shot. Could you hunt for tapirs? We've actually shot maybe more tapirs this stream than anything else. I do have a max weight tapir track that I want to go back and find. I don't know if we'll get to that today or not. Offer it catnip? Can try. Wesley, thank you for the super chat. Super kind of you. Thank you so much for the support. How are you today? I am doing fantastic. What time do the swamp deer or taruka deer drink? And how many trophies have you got on the new map? I don't even know the total number of trophies now. Probably 7-ish. I don't have taruka drink time. Mel might know, but I have not actually found them drinking yet. Swamp, to be clear, swamp deer, I think are actually Barasinga. Taruka, I called them marsh deer in my video, but that was incorrect. Taruka are a different thing. He is common, thank goodness. He's also dead. 14 to 17. I was so close to their drink time then. Okay, when we go into the mountains, we're definitely going Taruka drink time. I think ultimate hunting works a lot slower than they think they do. So, like, they'll have a planned release date, and then it takes way longer than they think to get to that point. Imagine a diamond mellow charcoal? That'd be pretty good. Diamond albino, even? There he is. And hammering Taruka, but no luck. I've had some okay ones, but no diamonds. How good is the new map? 1 to 10? At least a 9. Like, it's really great. Oh, just a little too far forward. Alright. Surprising day for the 11 months. Welcome back, man. Really appreciate you. We might as well, you know, play out Jaguar drink time as long as we can here. And then maybe it'll be mountain time. Just so everyone knows, the last thing I said before being killed by Jaguar is here, kitty kitty. Ethan Boss, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. Peru Trophy Lodge? What do you mean by that? Not Superstition Central. I'd have to have the deer in front of me. I think I would. I think. But, like, I've had 2 separate opportunities to shoot, like, piebald, and, like, calico piebald, not like, oh, it has a little extra white on its leg. Like a piebald in the hunter. In both cases, fawns. I didn't shoot those, because I'm not about to shoot a fawn, piebald or not, you know? Had those deer been mature, I think I would have shot them. But I definitely, like, the older I get and stuff, the more of me is kind of like, I don't know. Maybe I'd let that one live. Like, we have a deer, not that I've ever had a chance at her. We have a deer here we call Grandma Doe. She's built like an absolute tank. I saw her a month or so ago. I thought it was a buck standing there. I'm like, oh, there's a buck. And I look and I'm like, nope, that's Grandma Doe. She's just barrel-chested, muscular as can be. Anyway. I pride myself when I'm doe hunting on harvesting, like, big mature does. I don't want to shoot that one. Like, I kind of think she's the matriarch of the herd around here. To the best of my knowledge, she has not had fawns. She's been here the entire time we've lived here. I kind of am, like, just happy to not shoot that one. And I think there's more and more animals, deer, whatever, to get out of that list where I'm like, I get more joy out of seeing it than I would out of shooting it, you know? Well, I guess we'll get up to that lake and then... hate that we only... I mean, we got to see 3. Killed 2 of them. Anything since the albino pig? Nothing trophy-wise. We will, Scarecrow and I will get together and do a video. It won't be from early access. Like, schedule-wise, I gotta record, like, kind of morning-ish. And, like, I usually record pretty early in the morning, like 3 a.m. Scarecrow's time, so that doesn't really work. Hey, Sid. The close-up shot on the greater grease. Yeah, that poor thing. I should have written down all the things I need to make shorts of from that video, because there's half a dozen. Oh, crap, speaking of. I never uploaded my short. Whoops. Well, maybe Light Wolf, but, like, I've never seen her with fawns. So I don't know if something happened and she's infertile. Like, the weird thing is, on occasion, you'll see her traveling with fawns. But I'm pretty sure it's fawns from other does. Because the vast majority of the time, there's no other deer with her. There was actually a period of time, there was this, like, individual fawn that I'm, like, 99% sure its mother got killed on the side of the road. it's like, you ever see one of those does that has a lot of black fur on the nose? We had that on trail camera with a fawn. And then I saw the black fur nose doe dead on the road. I'm like, oh, that sucks. And then all of a sudden, Grandma Doe starts walking around with a fawn. And I'm like, I think it's that one. What's up, Caleb? Thank you for the 21 months, the reverse 12. Welcome back, man. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing well. Where was that tapir zone? There. Let's go get that, or hopefully get that. And then I definitely want to get to the mountains. Maybe all the bucks are intimidated? I don't know. I mean, she is a big, muscular doe. I've seen some really big does. I think that's the biggest one I've ever seen. The biggest doe I've ever seen. Probably what I'll even do is main menu, because we did spook that tapir earlier. World Cup in a couple minutes? Holy. We have a couple does that are older than heck, and they seem to care for fawns, but they don't birth them. The thing that's weird, white-tailed deer do not become infertile at any age. Like, that's not a thing. Like, certain animals, they get to a certain age, like females, and then they just no longer can, like, have offspring. Whitetail don't fall into that category, but yet sometimes it seems like you do see that. Casey, thank you for becoming a Shoesty. Welcome on in. What is happening in your profile pic? That looks like... Is that a Call of the Wild deer? Maybe it's not. It kind of looks like it. Really hope they remodel the puma. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon. Or it would have been with this update. But a puma remodel would have done wonders for this map. Oh, go figure. The second we're not in their drink time, here we are. Well, hopefully we find it. I need to... Oh, God. I need to focus on the tapir. And if we get the jaguar, great. More than tigers for sure, Hayes. Thoughts on PA's new seasons? Isn't it just like some added Sundays and stuff? I don't think it's going to affect me much. It could be JB, I'm not sure. It's cool though, you know, like... Woo! That was a lot of sounds. We had her on camera the first fall we lived here. I forget if this is going to be fall number 5 or 6. I think 6 because we've lived here 5 years. And we still see her. She still hangs around. Maybe the guys up at the hunting club, because we have a hunting club that borders our property. Maybe they think the same way I do, and they're just like, yeah, don't kill old Grandma Doe there. Or maybe she's got some hiding spot, because I've never seen her while hunting. So she might just have a really good spot she goes to. Because I know those guys muzzleloader hunt, and that's a doe only season. You'd think at some point she would have ended up in front of one of their scopes. Got anything cool yet? We had an albino peccary earlier. That was cool. 320-pound doe? Where's that at? I'm going to regret this if I can't claim it without waiting for it to float. I think we're good. Beautiful. I think the first one of those we killed today. They're changing when rifle starts and ends? I thought it was starting the same. I'm gonna have to check that out. Do you know when it's supposed to start? Is this large Marge? Yes, it is. Large Marge has to be, I don't know, 220 pounds, which for a PA whitetail doe is just enormous. There's a piebald buck running around my area, and no hunter can get him. Sometimes those certain individuals just, they have a sixth sense or something. They do pee it because they are smaller. They're so well hidden in the brush. If they attack, at least with me, they get me. Doesn't mean they kill me because they don't one-shot you, but they at least, like, do damage. Okay, that's not it. Nope. I don't want to shoot because the one we're actually looking for is probably right up there. have a moose in my neighborhood? Nice. Muscle mommy? Oh, Lord. What do you think of Oregon have a petition to ban hunting and fishing? We've had a whole discussion on this on a prior stream, so I won't go into my whole, like, thing, because, I mean, we spent an hour talking about it. I think a lot of people don't have a clue what they're signing are signing that, but I don't know, like, people think if there's no hunting and fishing, the animals are just going to hold hands and skip around in circles and sing Kumbaya or something. Like, no, dude, they're going to be ripping each other's throats out, and then, like, the predator population will explode because there's more deer, and then your chihuahua is going to get murdered by a coyote, and you're going to, like, call the local whatever, and then they're going to have government officials blasting them with whatever. Probably ARs that they want to ban too. Whereas instead, if you just let people do it recreationally, that management takes care of itself. The thing is, people getting the signatures are being heavily misled. That's always great. Hello. See, I was hoping the tapir tracks or whatever would just be here. I'm gonna just walk. Let's see if he'll come get us. Think it's just wind? Thought I heard him growling. Got a feeling I'll be leaving this date if it passes? I would. Hey, Danny. Do you know what the new multi-mounts are? I don't, because you actually unlock them by doing the missions. Not seen a fleeing call yet. So he might be coming to get us. That's wild, JL. Is it the same ones that, like, archery starts early and stuff? Gotta use a 500 for Jags? Kill them quicker. The 7mm gets the job done pretty fast, though. I think if he's coming after us, he'll be... Oh, God. Ah! Oh, oh, my God. Okay, buddy, get off the tree. Okay. Got him. Okay. I wish you didn't run into the tree, but it did give me a second to kind of center myself. Let's go. Diamond Jag on stream. Shout out the tree that probably allowed that to happen, because there's a 99.9% sure I was going to panic shoot him probably like right in the guts. You guys like that part where I said, I think if he's after us, he's going to be here already. I don't know if I've ever seen chat explode like that, even for a great one. That was crazy. Alrighty. Just going to go ahead and screenshot that. Tax that fella. That is Diamond Jaguar number 2 for us. I killed one in the video that came out earlier. Nice one as well. 44.41. I'm thinking 45 is max. Whoa. There's something weird that happens where the model goes like low polygon. We're playing Cabela's Big Game Hunter 1999. I don't know why that happens, but obviously that's not what the Jaguars actually look like. My Greason did that in the video earlier today too, I just didn't kind of realize it. Look how fat he looks now. Anyway, seems like when you stay in the harvest screen long enough, they just freak out. I should screenshot that. This needs to be an emoji. I'm big scary. Alright, anyway. I came here to try to get a big tapir. No clue where it is, but we got a Diamond Jaguar. I'll come back for that tapir some other time. I want to get into the mountains and make sure we spend some time there today. I've hunted less down here, so let's do that and Taruka drink time. Biggest jaguar you've ever seen. I'm a jag. I like dreams. That's a weird Great One model. It is. Hey, I'm 2 diamonds into the grind. Let's go. I haven't grinded a Jaguar yet, but It's gotta help. Was the taxidermist blind? Maybe. Imagine if the Greason would have attacked you like that when you took pics of it. Oh, the one that was standing still. That clip is definitely going into a video. Definitely. All right. Let's scary things up here. Think it's a respawn of your first 9? The first 9 was up here, so I doubt it. Could have been. What was I about to say? Jaguars, videos, diamonds, boy. I do not remember. Missed anything interesting? We just got attacked by and killed a diamond jaguar. That was awesome. Unfortunately, he ran into a tree when he was coming after us. So, like, it gave me a second. I didn't shoot him stuck on the tree. I waited till he got unstuck. But it gave me a second to be like, okay, when he lunges at me, I gotta be ready so I can kill him. Had that not happened, had he not gotten stuck, I don't know what would have happened. Maybe I'd have still gotten him, maybe not. There we go, Taruka drinking. Ooh. Actually, not as big as I thought. I saw this guy earlier today. Super weird looking dude. So level 3 is max for them. I think during their drink time, they won't be that bad to hunt. An extra special diamond jack? Yeah, that's true. Once the harvest screen did its thing, he was a special lad. Maybe it was the tree that smushed his face. Good point. 55 jags in total. See, but how would somebody figure that out legitimately? You know what I mean? I guess some very... I'm not trying to, like, discredit anybody. Maybe some very, determined zone counting? That over there. Those screams are Vicuña, by the way. I wanted to get that weirdo guy. That one right there. Maybe him and... Where's the other one? Him. Looks like they react slow enough that getting 2 in his own won't be a problem. The Vicuña Screech. Level 3 the next lake. Like I said, I haven't hunted this area of the map much, so could very well be. I saw it come up, Danny, on my phone when I was streaming here. I'm gonna really have to go through and look at all that, JL. If it's 55, the ratio of male to female must not be equal. It's an interesting thought. I feel like I do actually see slightly more females. I wonder if the ratio of, like, your typical non-low population species, if male to female is 50-50. Because in the Hunter Classic, I believe they've said it's like 55-45. So I wonder if Call of the Wild followed that same model. Are you roasting in the office? It's hot in here. I'm not, like, dripping in sweat, but it's pretty warm. The Taruka look like Dilute Mule. Yeah, that light fur has gotten me a few times. What are you guys doing? It's your drink time, goobers. Meh. So the Trurex on these seem to have a lot of, like, influence. Like, the way these brows hook way up. It's actually kind of unique. Typically, they don't seem to do that. Guess Jaguars are easy diamonds? At least for me, I've had 2 of them now. 82. I don't think I've seen this brown fur much. I love how stocky they are. A lot of, you know, bighorn, mountain goat, they have a bit of a stocky vibe. If you live in the mountains, those, like, short, powerful legs do make more sense. Any trophies? Albino peccary and diamond jaguar. Our second diamond jaguar now. We killed one in the video that came out earlier today. We got attacked by this one. It was quite a moment. This Aruka icon looks like the springbuck? Does it? I kind of see what you're saying. Might have to pause in the camper to get AC for real. Well, I could have the AC running in here, but Like, it's so humid. The rest of the house, like, I just want little man to be cool, let the AC run. But there's a camper, like, I don't know, 20 minutes away, which you guys know me well enough. Like, I'm not, like, big Mr. Want to go talk to a bunch of people and stuff. Like, legitimately, not because of that reason necessarily, but the first house that I actually went and, like, looked at was the one that we put an offer in and the one that we now live in. Like, I looked at a lot of houses where, like, oh, that wouldn't be bad. And then, for one reason or another, like, I wouldn't even end up going and looking at it. What I'm trying to say by this is that there's an actual camper close that I would kind of like to get. We'll see. I don't know. Need to move our PC setups to the basement? Well, the problem is the pump and the furnace and the humidifier. 710 people? Holy. As you're talking to 700 plus people at once? Hey, you. Yes, you. Didn't you have a bear on your porch? Yep. One of the many cool things about living out, you know, kind of away from everything. Wrong gun. Synchronized warning calling? I only see small male. That's not bad. Diamond's like 101, so it's not a diamond, but... Trot? Okay. We actually got that. Nice. How you finding the map? Loving it. We just got attacked by a diamond jaguar a couple minutes ago. That was sick. So happy that happened on stream. It was a little bit of redemption for me, too. I got attacked by a diamond wolf on Yukon Early Access stream. Oh... 7 years ago? I think. And I screwed up the shot. So getting Diamond Jaguar attacking on Early Access stream here for Peru and making the shot feels like it came full circle. New rare? Nice. I don't think I sent you what I got earlier today. I'll have to show you. If you want to send it to, I won't say what it is, obviously, but the Black Cayman looks cool. I think they nailed those models. I love them. I think it might be W small. That's my guess. You keep the trophies in early access? We surely do. That's what's great about it. Like, it properly incentivizes us, like, going out here and making good content. Like, I'm maybe not going to put in the hours to, you know, really hunt for, you know, cool trophies. And then on top of that, spend time on the map in general as I'm hunting for those things if I don't get to keep them. Send 1 sec, tracking a massive track. Sounds good. Look at that beautiful guy. 91 score, about 10 shy of diamond. The big Taruka actually looked really good. Tapir. My favorite species on the map. Any idea the multi-mounts? I don't know yet because they are actually unlocked by doing the missions. Top 3 maps? Man, there's going to be a recency bias in this, but in no particular order, Peru, Aski, and Sunu Patan. Like, look where we're standing right now. The environment here just feels so authentic. Like, if you've ever spent any time in any, like, fairly big mountains, you almost feel like you've been here. I've never been to Peru, but I feel like I've seen this, like, big bowl feature in the mountains in many different places. Like, we're effectively in an enormous bowl. It's not a perfect bowl, I don't think, but close. Is the layout of the map decent? It feels really good. Like, there's the 3 separate biomes, the Low Andes, the Yungas, and the Amazon Frontier. They feel pretty unique. The Yungas and Amazon Frontier are somewhat similar. The Low Andes, the mountains here, are entirely different. Completely different playing and hunting experience than the rest of the map. I think he's coming, right? Just gotta shoot it just in case. What's it gonna hurt? I think those were all does. I've seen like 3 buck herds for these guys as well. The vicunias are so funny. Just such goobers. If you're in a bowl, does that mean you're soup? Or cereal, perhaps? Open my Scarecrow DM, so I'm ready to see whatever he shot. Oh, nice, GT. Very much not a rare. Dark fur for that. And now, fast travel, go hit these lakes. I don't know if they're in the mountains enough. I think so. Where's 3 maps? Mississippi, New England. I don't know if I have a 3rd. I don't want to put Hirsch on there. It's an OG, but those are the least played 3 for me. Can you do any impressions of people? Can I do some impressions, but they're usually not very good. Parquet? No, Parquet's great. Don't you dare put down Parquet. After the redos, like with Water Buffalo and Black Buck and Cinnamon Teal, Axis Deer, of course, got a redo. Mule Deer's the other one I was trying to think of. Parquet's actually pretty legit. Tomorrow's stream, Tommy, will be here on YouTube as well. At least that's the plan. Do a Hank Hill. I can't really do a good Hank Hill. It's hard for me to hit that, like, that tone. I can't really do it. Got trolled by level 5 elk today. That's annoying. Seems like a lot of lakes. Among the most lakes of any map. Probably the most. There's so many little ponds and lakes. And then, of course, like, you've got the whole river system and stuff, too. To Joe Biden. Got my Great One Moose after 700 kills. Can't stop smiling, I need more. Nice. That's what Great One grinding does to you. You're kind of like, this sucks. I gotta shoot like 1,000,000 of these things. What do we do? Oh, Great One. And then you're like, I want to do that again. Are the Jags at every lake? Certainly not. They're not up here in the mountains at all. They're on a lot of this part of the map, although I don't think up here. We didn't find any up there. So I think like sort of this is the primary area you find them, but like up into here a bit for sure. Wow. Mostly small lads, it looks like. Level 7 Mellow Fox and Emerald Coast, that's what we like to hear. Quick check. Where's the lake? Don't think there's anything good. A lot of bucks here, though. Again. We take 2. I'm so intimidated by Great One grinding. It can be intimidating. And I guess this advice applies to a lot of things, but if you just dive in and learn it, there will, of course, be some struggles and speed bumps and stuff like that, but the more you do it, the more you come to understand it. Some of those things that are intimidating, where it's like, how am I supposed to know what to do in this situation? Or how am I supposed to possibly grind something like this? I don't know how you would do that. There's tutorials out there, and there's like a lot of helpful people in the community. And again, just by like doing it yourself, you come to learn those things. Like, I feel like for pretty much any species, I could set up a pretty effective grind now. Maybe not the ideal setup that the really good grinders would come up with, but I'm normally able to somewhat figure it out, which even 2 years ago was not the case. What's up, Big Daddy Z? Thank you for the 22 months. Welcome back. Yeet times 22. That is a lot of yeets. I appreciate you, man. What gun? The 257. What are those? White tail. The most, oh yeah, they're here, species on this entire map. Thanks to Flinter getting 2 diamonds in EA. They're gonna nerf the Jag population by the time we play. It's all my fault. But I got diamonds. Just kidding. What's up, Monica? We got Flinter and Klinger. Almost there. I don't even attempt Great Ones where you have to kill both male and female for respawns. Really, Red Fox is the only one where that's necessary. Because with Roe Deer, you can do some clever zone swapping and stuff. And you can get to where you're pretty much just killing bucks. Glinted, almost. Hardest animal on the map? Geez, for me it might be the Western Mountain Coyotes, or I think Kawadi, however you're supposed to say it technically. They're maybe the most challenging, but because like Ocelot drink, Jaguars drink, that's something, isn't it? No, I think that's light brown. There must be a puma up there. But anyway, even like spectacled bears drink, these guys drink. Greason drink. I think the Coyotes actually do drink, if I'm not mistaken. So there's no like, I don't know, extremely challenging species, I don't think. There's a spectacled bear somewhere close. Oh, there were more. A vicuña. A bunch of vicuñas. Let me out of here. What existing species do you think deserves a great one? Existing species? I think bighorn would be a really good candidate, but then like any of the elk, and I guess I would prefer Roosevelt or Rocky Mountain because they need a redo so bad. The Manitoban elk already look incredible. They don't need redone, so like, you know. Anything good this stream? Diamond Jaguar and Albino Peccary. What's up, Tanner? How's the new map and how rare or common are each new species to find? I don't think any of them are like really rare to find. If you're targeting a specific species, I'd say like generally you'll find them. Jaguar can be a little hit or miss. Like we did some jaguar hunting. I think we only killed 3 today. But even within that, there were a couple that got away. So like we maybe encountered about 5, and we got a diamond as well. Aaron, thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. That would have been epic, Anna. When setting up for a grind, how far do your feeders, stand, and tent have to be from the zone? If you're doing a feeder, that can basically be right in the zone. Tent and what's the other thing you said? Stand? The tent's the only thing that truly matters here. You normally want your tent, like let's say 220 away or more. Under 180, if you spawn that close to animals, they'll just spook when you fast travel in. That's no good. The reason you go 220 and not like 181 is the animals aren't like exactly on this exact XY coordinate every time in their zone. They'll feed somewhere like, or drink somewhere in, let's say, a couple hundred square meter area. Hello there. Abundant markings. You know the worst part about these dang bears? I keep thinking it's like a great one fur because it has such long names. Anyway, as far as your stand, as long as like it's close enough to your tent that you're not spooking the animals getting into the tent, getting into the sand, you're good. Their animations are awesome. I love the little hop. Bad. Oh, disconnected. Uh-oh. Okay, we lost connection for a second. We good? We're back? I think. Type in my own chat here. I don't know what on earth that was. Okay, it's back. Okay, that was weird. Don't know if that was YouTube or my internet or what. How rare are the bears? Not rare. I think for whatever, we're going to check one more lake here. And then I think we're going to make it bear and vicuña drink time real fast. And we'll kill, you know, whatever else. There was a big one that got through there. Anyway, you make it spectacled bear drink time, they are everywhere. Thought my internet stopped working? I think the humidity got so high, my internet said, please help. It's a sign. I'm probably going to wrap up in like 15 or 20 minutes. New phone's so bad it broke the stream. Okay, I know that says vicuña. That was a spectacled bear. The vicuña fleeing just happened to coincide with the warning call. Running around down there. Any more tarukas? Uh-huh. Ooh. Not as big as I thought. Oh my goodness. Well, none of them are all that big, but there's a pile of them. Technically max weight estimate. Ooh. That bear is also max weight estimate. Okay. Unethical, but... That was the strangest animation. That bear flinched for 5 years. I did Scarecrow. Very nice. I almost just said something that would have given it away, so I will just DM you afterwards. Got another tornado watch? Things got crazy. What was that, like last week sometime? This is a really good Taruka spot. It's a shame none of these are even, like, kind of decent. Is mellow rare for jaguars, like, uncommon? Will you post a video on how to set up a jaguar grind when you do? We'll see. I'm usually not the, like, Great One Guide guy. But jaguar obviously are going to be, like, sort of... I wonder if that's probably not... No, that's not a mountain lake. I've been there. Anyway. The jaguar grind's likely to be a little bit different than other grinds, so maybe that's one worth making a guide on. Show us how to set up a tapir grind? I think Mel's actually doing one. Is pseudo-mellow rare? I think it's rare. PA is supposed to get smacked again tomorrow. If only it was bringing a cold front with it. I'm tired of this heat, Grandpa. Severe thunderstorm watch. Oh, good. At least it's this evening, and I'll be done with stuff long before then. Alright. First thing in the morning for spectacle bears and vicuñas. We are going to head dead away. It's crazy in Illinois yesterday. What state do you live in? I'm in Pennsylvania. Born and raised. A lot of people watching the stream. Yeah, we have almost 700 in here. Appreciate you guys being here. That's weird, Jinxed. Maybe try, like, making it right the very last, like, 15 minutes of their drink time. Of course, David. So far, our, like, gardening conditions have been much better than last year. Like, we've gotten a lot of rain. I replanted a bunch of stuff, because I had, what, peas, carrots, turnips, and onions all planted, like, in April and May. Onions were the only thing that did anything. All that other stuff I replanted is all, like, coming up and looking good now. But, obviously, I would have loved for them to have the other month of growth that I was trying to get. In the middle of Texas, it's hot and humid here, too. Current state is melting. It's just the time of year, unfortunately, but boy, every time it comes around, you're like, I miss winter. And all winter, you think, like, I just can't wait till I can go outside and not freeze. Well, that's the biggest one I see. Get to make them hop into the air again? Stupid cucumber beetles? I call them squash beetles, personally. Have you gone back out? I know you have the baby, but... Have you gone back out to check that again? It's a pretty good estimate there. He's attacking us! Just kidding. Do you like hockey? I don't, like, follow it or anything, but it's fun to watch. That'll do it, Hammer. Just got my garden in last weekend, too, and now the little rain we had watered it. Peas, carrots, bell peppers, potatoes, sunflowers, and pumpkins. Nice. I want to do potatoes. We haven't tried that yet. Supposedly that's something that is, like, best the first time you turn the soil or whatever, so we're going to be a little behind that 8 ball. Imagine if vicuñas could spit at you. I wish. I need to see Pablo. I think you have to do missions. We went to try to find him, and there was no Pablo in sight. Oh, I thought that's what they were, kind of. Never mind. Do you fish? I do, although I haven't been out this year. I find that I go less and less. So we have a creek that runs through our front yard. So the fact that I don't fish like every day is kind of a shame, I guess. But when Kyle and I first moved here, like the first spring, we just about did fish every day. We were catching like multiple rainbow trout a day. I don't know what they were doing in here though, because they don't stock that part of the creek. And we've maybe seen like one trout in the entire thing since. They're legit called cucumber beetles. Striped cucumber beetles to be exact. Huh. How's the growth cycle work for what? Diamond Jaguar, Benson? Want to try growing corn? Mainly because harvest is so easy and not so much a pain. If you get Roundup Ready corn, like Roundup Ready sweet corn, it's really easy. That's what I have planted. I did slightly not do it the way that I meant to, which is annoying, but like what you can do, you don't even have to weed it. You can plant it, let it get to like, I don't know, 4 inches high, get some Roundup, spray the entire thing, take the weeds out. By the time they come back, the corn's nice and tall, it shades it out, the weeds don't hardly grow. It's like the easiest crop to do. How wide and deep is y'all's creek? Do you have any issues with rains? No, as far as flooding goes, like, we're up on, like, it's a fairly deep creek bottom. So I can, it would take like a Noah's Ark level flood for it to matter. Like, we've gotten tons and tons of rain and the water's never anywhere close to the house. It's probably, well, our bridge is, math is difficult, 20, almost 30 feet. So it's probably like 25 feet wide, let's say. And deep, like, the deep holes are 6 or 8 feet deep. For the most part, it's a foot, probably. Ever planted tomatoes in hay bales? In hay bales? I don't think so. My dad's pretty serious about growing tomatoes. Like, I don't know if you guys remember this. There was something that was really popular years ago, where you would, like, somehow grow tomatoes in, like, these inverted pots. It would, like, grow upside down. My dad made his own, like, version of that with 5-gallon buckets and stuff. I don't think he's ever done it in hay bales. Well, you have native trout in there, especially if they don't stock it near you. There may be some, but I've never seen one. There he is. Floating around. No bears up here. Best big cat in the game? Boy, jaguars are making a pretty good run at it if they're not it already. Obviously, tigers are great. But man, the jaguars are cool. And the jaguars have a great one. You're also the best turkey hunter? If the goal of turkey hunting is to shoot a tree, then yes, I am. That call is almost T-Rex level with the volume up, sort of raptor-like. The vicuña? A little bit. I can see it. Heard that with potatoes too? Just pile a bunch of hay and stick your seed potatoes in there? Huh. I mean, it would hold moisture and stuff good. Like, I can kind of see it. You ever, like, use a hay bale as a target? Let that sucker sit out in the yard for a while? It can be dry for 3 weeks, and you pick that thing up and it's 150 pounds because it's still full of water. Currently hunting snow leopards, they're so much fun. Snow leopards are a blast, I agree. Trophies, diamond jaguar and albino peccary thus far. The sanctuary is the center of the map. Dark area where you haven't been. We were there. We went, checked it out. No Pablo. Still want to grow garlic? If you're willing to, like, you know, peel it and mince it and all that when it's time to use it, sure. That's, and, you know, I get, like, that is kind of the thing of growing your own vegetables and stuff. You do have to put in a little more work. But, I mean, minced garlic in, like, olive oil or whatever is so convenient. It lasts a billion years. It's just right there, ready. Probably 99% as good as your own. You're actually very good. I'm getting there anyway. I certainly have gotten better. There was a stocked trout pond in my area that the government used to throw brook trout and brown trout in. They stopped stocking it because idiots kept leaving old line empty worm boxes. That's why they don't stock here anymore. But that was specifically like the old owners of this house. They asked them to stop stocking because people would leave that stuff in the yard. And I don't really want people in my yard fishing, so I'm not going to ask them to do anything different. One vicuña. How fun. Alright. I kind of bet if we go up here, we'll see some bears. What's up, Wilderson? Anything good on Peru? Today we've had a diamond jaguar and an albino javelina. Justice for Pablo. And by that, you mean he should just merely exist? Been hunting 4 years and only killed nothing? Man, I think it took me 8 or 9 years to kill one. Then I got another a couple years later. And then probably another 5 years till I got my next one, and that's it. I've still only killed the 3. Shadow doesn't know how to feel about little man yapping. I'm glad he's yapping and not crying, because with the headset on, I can't tell. I hear phantom cries real bad when I have the air on in this room. Like, I constantly think he's just absolutely throwing a fit. And I'll, like, rip my headset off, and I'll be like, it's silent. Back to it. And then 2 minutes later, I'm like, is he screaming? It's the whole thing. I love it, Sognar. Like, maybe the best map they've ever made. We'll see. It is fantastic. Thank you, Pool Cat. Appreciate you. You gonna post a video today? I had a video, what, 5 hours ago? An hour plus hunt. Run around on this map. Just had an absolute blast. Like, so much fun. I will have a video and a stream tomorrow. The stream is going to be like the normal 1 p.m. Friday stream time. Normally it's on Twitch. This week it's going to be on YouTube. And the video, which one is that? I think I have 3 rares in tomorrow's video. I won't say the amount for anything. Some are new, some are old. Best map ever? Let's not get ahead of ourselves. You know, like, I don't like saying stuff like that right after a map comes out, but I'm telling you that, like, just when you see some of the scenery, it's so hard to not just stop and stare. How many hours do you think you have on this map? About 15? Pretty sure. My first video took me 5.5 hours. Then I did like a 3.5. And this morning was another 3. Does that put you at 12? Plus whatever we have today, almost 3 more? Yeah, about 15. Lane, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate you. Are jaguars like tigers, like there's only a few on the map? Or is it a normal population? Somewhere in between the two. Like, there are not as many jaguars as, let's say, like these screaming maniacs. But, there's way more than tigers. A little hop and a skip. Anything since the white pig? A diamond jaguar actually attacked us. It was quite a moment. How much longer are you streaming? Yeah, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. I want to get a couple spectacled bears here. For whatever reason, they haven't been here. Are jaguar populations like the puma? Similar, probably. Probably more pumas than jaguars. Let's try there. How's your dog? She's good. Poor girl. Like, she wants to, like, investigate the baby or go up and, like, lick him or whatever. And we don't want her licking him in the face, which is what she tries to do. So she goes over and tries to lick him and, shut up, get out of there. And then she's like, oh, I'm sorry. JL, thanks for coming as Super Schuster, by the way. Really appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. Be sure to join the Discord as well. Link up your YouTube. Get the member role over there. Enjoy the green name member badges, emotes in chat, and early access to uploads. But anyway, Yeah, so there's that, and then, like, you know, the baby's napping and she starts barking. It's like, shut up, dude. It's like, get out of here. Go bark somewhere else. Like, she just gets yelled at all the time. When he gets a little older, obviously, all that'll stop, but she, unfortunately, just can't do anything right a lot of the times. At least she's smart enough not to be in here, because, woo-wee. At least this species doesn't spit at you? What if they do and we just haven't seen it yet? Getting a new... Is cheesy pup... Is that like a species I should get? Or is that like just a way of saying that? Are you normal? Okay. I didn't see any of the markings. I thought it was Mela for a second. Oh. Well. Actually might not have floated anyway, but it'll be here by the time we get over there. Chesapeake. Oh, okay. Now I got you. My dream is to see you in real life. I've been found out in the real world before. Stream keeps freaking out for some reason. I don't think it's my end anymore. I have not, Sognar. I don't know. Maybe just run around and hunt other stuff. I've had a couple of diamonds that way. You know, if it could be, let's say, like my roadier grind. 20-some diamonds the first 2 times got me great ones. I've already killed 2, so who knows. Confirmed rare spectacle bear? That was in Mel's video, right? I don't want to, like, spoil her stuff. I'm pretty sure. She said it was in the video. It was, like, blonde-faced or something? Do they drink? They do. Look, there's Flinter in his natural habitat in a tree stand. Or a Walmart. That's where I got recognized last time. It was nice, though. Took a picture with the guy, talked a little bit about the Hunter Classic. He was, like, working, so didn't have a lot of time to chat, but it was cool. Was the roadier great one easy? It wasn't bad. I have 2, and I'm 2,000 kills and 40 diamonds into number 3. Now, obviously, number 3 is going to be quite delayed. It's neat how they did that. It's like this tree maybe at some time had, like, a really big tree fall on it and nearly snap it off. And then said tree has since, like, rotted away. And that one survived. That's what it looks like to me. Funny how it's not Taco Bell. If they knew who I was, I'd be recognized. I was in there 2 weeks ago, maybe? And I went in. I go walking over there, and the guy was like, mobile order for Thomas. I'm like, oh god, is it getting that recognizable? I don't even have to say anything anymore. I have more rares than diamonds in my lodge, and it makes me mad. I would kind of take that, though. Like, rares are... I love getting a diamond, don't get me wrong, but getting a rare gets me so much more excited. Finally got my Breckenridge sign hung up. There you go. So when do you think they make the jaguars' rest zones be in trees if they aren't already? Because that'd be awesome. I don't think they are. My guess would be never, but, you know, never say never. I stream the new map tomorrow. That's the plan. Should be over, not over on Twitch, sorry, at the normal Twitch time, but here on YouTube. That's what I'm trying to say. So 1 p.m. Eastern, we'll start. Hopefully we'll go for 4 hours, but it might be shorter. Again, baby's been a little fussy and teething and all that, and it's just been so hot. Can't wait to go back to break. I can't even speak. Back to Breck and take Little Man, or break. You want to go to break? It's Taruka. Where are my bears, man? Oh, there we go. Couple of bears. I say we take that one. Good enough. It's the worst when fast food workers recognize you and ask you if you want your usual. Luckily, we order online, so there's at least not that. Oh. Although it is certainly possible when that, like, certain order comes in and like, oh, there's that guy again. Do you stream more on Twitch or YouTube? Technically the same amount, like once a week on each. Used to be that I stream more on Twitch, but like, I used to do a weekly Stream with Hunter Classic as well. It was like a Wednesday evening sort of thing. But since little man was born, it's too much to do that in the evenings and stuff. What's up, Logan? How many new multi-mounts are there? I don't know because you actually unlock them through the missions, and I haven't done that yet. How difficult would a Scotland Red Deer grind be? I know a lot of people doing Scotland Red Deer. Apparently it's really good. Map releases June 16th on all platforms. What time is it? 3:17. What's up, Jada? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome on in. I think we're gonna go check. Maybe I want to go to a lake like I've not really been to. Why don't we go check there? Or what about there? Go from there, and then we'll wrap up. When will you do a guided hunt for baby Flint? I'm probably not going to try to include him in content. I just feel like that's not a good idea. It'll be interesting. Like, my brother has a 2-year-old. And, well, this needs some backstory. My brother also has, like, a little tractor that he just loves to run around and do stuff with. So he watches a lot of tractor videos. And therefore, the little 2-year-old watches a lot of tractor videos. And it got to the point that he wanted, like, at 2 years old, he wanted to have, like, his own or whatever. So, just on his, like, private YouTube channel, my brother made him a tractor video so they can go and watch. And he can see himself, like, being on the tractor with his dad and all that kind of stuff. If little man's anything like that and he wants to do, like, Call of the Wild videos, I don't know. Like, we could post them on a private channel for a time, but at some stage he's going to figure it out, like, nobody's watching this other than whoever you tell to go watch it. What breed is your dog? Wheat, I think. She's Border Collie Blue Heeler mix. What's up, Red Yoshi? Diamond Jaguar and Albino Peccary today. It's awesome, Joshua. Appreciate you jumping in while on the road trip. A lot of fun stuff. Missed level 5 female tapir. They go to 9, actually. My brother keeps asking me to go play a game together, but I want to finish watching the stream first. You can wait a few more minutes. Wheat. I wish I could have come up with something better, but wheat works, I guess. I have a tractor tattoo on my arm because of my family. Nice. Goes to 9? Yeah, unexpectedly so. Or at least I didn't expect it. Pumpernickel would have been good. That would have gotten the point across. Whitetail. Did you herd miniature roe deer? Yeah, about as good as I could anyway. Hey, Cam. I want this map now. It's worth it. Rye bread would have been good. 6-hour tattoo. Holy. Best part of the map to hunt? Probably like sort of the center here. It's got almost all the new species. If you expand that out to like here, but now we're talking, you know, a third of the map. You can encounter pretty much everything. But just that like small area in the center's got probably 7 of the new species. Maybe even 8. Massey Ferguson, let's go. That's what we run. Decent 4. Come on, be a 5. Give me a 5. I need my redemption. No 5s. Well, we'll kill the big 4 then. If nothing else, try to get the respawn. The big thing here, if we go back to the Trophy Lodge, I'm 1000% going to end up with spoilers, so I'm probably going to avoid that. Plus, we had a Diamond Jaguar in the video earlier today, so it would be for the Albino Peccary. It's a female. I think we'll be alright on that. Is the Lodge customization DLC worth it? I think that's so up to the individual. If you Like, if your trophy lodge is something you really value, like for me, I love the trophy lodges. I absolutely love being able to go back after a hunt and display something I just spent hours and hours trying to get, you know? And maybe hours and hours on top of weeks or months of hunting. I love that aspect of it. If you're like that, then 100%. If you're just kind of like, I put my stuff in my lodge, but I never actually go there, I wouldn't worry about it. Dream super rare in Peru? It's tough without knowing the multi-mounts. Albino diamond ocelot, I think? I hear thunder. Okay, for real this time, this lake up here is the last lake. Is this new map similar to others or its own thing? I'd say very much its own thing. Albino jaguar, of course, still to be good, and who knows on the Great One grind? Like, I popped 2 diamonds here just casually hunting. I'd say popped. Usually, like the way I describe that is more of like a from grinding. I got 2 diamonds. I had 2 diamonds on my map. I think to begin with, maybe the one we killed earlier today was a respawn from something I've shot. You know, about a few days on the map here, but probably 2 initial spawns. But I've had 2 diamonds, so maybe that super rare is indeed possible. Last lake, but there's still the river? There is. I've not done much with this. I have checked this river. What about a piebald jaguar? I would imagine that won't exist. Most predator species don't have piebald. In Call of the Wild, coyotes and red fox do. Trying to think through other predator species. If there are others with piebald, there's not many. Why am I now hearing AC/DC? I ran out of stream music, so I went with that. Get smoked. Have you seen a Mela bass? Like a largemouth bass? I believe so. Not like, you know, seen it swimming around the water, but I've seen pictures. Gray fox, that's right. Oh, gators too. My Discord rule isn't updating. It can take up to 45 minutes, but if you connected your YouTube to your Discord, it'll auto-update. I actually can't do it myself, like the bot or whatever has to do it. Like, you can't do it manually. But if it's connected, it'll update. Okay, that's an option. Got a bunch of these lads. Still probably leaning towards the bear. I want to get down here where I can see the shore. The animals sound great. Yeah, like, what I'm so happy with is they didn't just reuse calls. Like, the jaguar have their own sound, which you'd probably expect that. But the spectacle bears, they didn't just use black bear warning calls. They have their own warning calls and mating calls. The ocelot, their own thing. They're not just lynx or whatever. I'm really happy with that. And even, like, the tracks. I think the bear tracks are the same. Ooh, that's a max weight one. He's probably here. Or at least would have been here. Not a guarantee. It's possible he drinks somewhere else and just happened to pass through here. Because you'd think... It's not that. You would think if he's here, he would be pretty obvious. Not there. Not with these guys yet. Wherever that bear is. Not where I can see. Well, I say we take that level 6. There's a Derrick out there. And I think that's going to be our final kill. What trophies you got today? Diamond Jaguar and Albino Peccary were our 2 trophy kills. Pretty solid hunt, to be honest. Really thrilled with both of those. It's our 2nd Diamond Jaguar now, so, you know, well into the grind, even though we're not grinding, I suppose. When's the boar grind going to happen? I'm excited to see how the feeder changes actually affect stuff. Really can't wait to see. Again, fine on my end. Everything looks good. Anyway, yes, tomorrow's stream will be 1 p.m. Eastern right here on YouTube as well. with that, I think that's going to do it for this one. So, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for all the support today. And hope you're enjoying Peru Early Access. There's a lot of great content to come from a lot of content creators. And I'm excited about the upcoming videos and streams. There's good stuff happening, and I don't want to spoil it, so that's that. Does the grind start tomorrow? Nope. I don't know if we'll be grinding at all in Early Access. We'll be out here hunting. Like, we haven't even gotten all the outposts yet. Maybe that'll be the first thing we do. We'll see. Alrighty. Thank you guys again, and I will see you in tomorrow's video or stream. Bye.